go.
Happy 3-year, boys.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther 3-year anniversary special episode. We have got a hell of a show for you here tonight on episode number 121. It is, like I said, the 3-year anniversary episode. I cannot believe we've been doing this that goddamn long, but here we are. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And we are the Funky Panther!
And we've got a surprise guest in the studio with us today. Javier and I had no idea. Tim set this up.
The gentleman ghost here in the corner. Hello, gentleman ghost. How are you?
Casper's here in the corner.
White people forever. Oh, get out of here, hey, gentleman ghost.
Fuck, dude?
What the hell, gentleman ghost? Get the fuck out of here.
And we've got another less cool guest here as well. We've got Andrew from the Fort Worth Roots podcast.
What's up, dudes?
What's up, man?
Thanks for having me on.
I figured you played the
Again.
hooray.
No.
hooray.
We had one hooray. That's enough for now. Hang on. You know what? Hey,
He needs a hooray.
Got that whole
right.
soundboard. Give me something classy.
you only get hooray.
Okay, that'll work.
Well, of course.
Wait a second.
Here we
Oh,
go.
God.
Dank's here again.
Dang, what's up,
Hey,
Dang?
you want to get high, man?
Yeah, dude, thank you. I'm so glad he's here.
I love it when Dank shows up.
Man, we've got a ton of people already in the chat with us. We see Yvonnya Soto's out there for the first time in a long time. Christy, Teresa, our BFF. Then we've got Mr. JoJo out there. He said, moisture level must be through the roof. Super moist every time that Joe's here.
I know my penis is moist.
Okay. So, yeah, 3 years, and I can't believe it's just gone by that quick. You know what I mean? Like, it's just been kind of a whirlwind.
It doesn't feel like it's been 3 weeks.
They say time is
3
fleeting.
weeks.
3 weeks,
he
3
said.
years,
3 weeks, he says. We've been doing this, I guess, 2 or 3 months before COVID hit, right? So, like, the January in 2020 is when we started this thing, obviously 3 years ago. So we'll be talking about that a little bit. Of course, we've got our friend here. We'll be talking with Andrew, asking him some questions. We've got some news with Tim, some, fun updates. And, yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. Tim, you want to talk about what you've been up to this past week?
Yeah, I do. So, again.
Yeah, I do.
Rodeo's been happening here in the great city of Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. So I've been working a lot of those events at work. Been getting to see a lot of cool shit happen, a lot of bull riders, things like that.
Anything crazy yet?
That's been great.
What has been the highlight of you working at Dickey's?
Man, just hanging out with the guys, man. Like,
what guys?
Matt Merritt, he's a PBR rodeo clown, and now he still does that some. He's been on tour though, doing a lot of the rodeos and stuff like that. And
Hold on,
less
so
on
now
PBR.
you're BFF with a rodeo clown?
I'm not BFF with him, but he's a cool dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen he was doing it last year, and so I met him last year. Had a few times to talk this time since he's been back. So been pretty good. Highlights I think was honestly being a spectator and not really working. That was a highlight. We'll get into that here in a second. But also I went to Texas Roadhouse and I was not happy.
Oh, no.
That's weird. I went to Texas Roadhouse on Friday. Why weren't you happy?
All right, so we went to Texas Roadhouse, put our name in the queue. They're like,
Okay.
simple, right? They type in your name, you get a text message,
Okay.
and then they call you up, right? So it said 20 to 30-minute wait. All right, so I wait 20 minutes, nothing. There's people that have showed up that are now going to get seated that were there after we got there. And I'm like, well, maybe they pre-put themselves in the queue, right? So we wait a little bit longer. 35 minutes rolls by, and I'm like, all right, this is getting a little excessive. 40 minutes, I go up to the desk finally, and I'm like, hey, what's up, nerd? This is what they say.
What's up, nerd?
What's up, nerd?
This is what they
I heard the same thing you did.
This is what they say to me. They say, oh, you removed yourself from the queue. And I'm like, no, I did not. Showed my phone. I've been waiting for my text message to come sit down. Like, okay, well, we'll get you seated, right away. So we finally got seated. And I ordered the ribeye.
Okay.
And I'm a big fan of ribeyes. They're usually awesome and tasty.
Man, you usually get the deep fried dick, though. I mean, it's kind of weird that you just
I know. Well, but whenever I'm at
You
Texas,
stepped outside of your comfort zone with that one, Tim.
when I'm at Texas Roadhouse, I only eat the ribeye. I don't eat the deep fried dick. It's not very good there. Neither is the fucking ribeye. Man, it was the most underseasoned, bland piece of meat. I didn't even finish it.
Should have gone for the dig.
I should have gone for the dick.
Go with Old Reliable there, buddy.
Old Reliable. But
Old
I
Faithful.
told you, it's not as good at Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
And neither was ribeye. So just overall, the experience just was not great.
I'm going to tell you, I had the opposite experience.
Man,
My
I'm
mom,
glad you did.
My mom, she had like a coupon or no. a
Which
gift
one did you
card.
go to?
The one in Hewlin.
That's the one I went to, yeah.
When did you go?
It was what, Cowboys playing. Cowboys playing.
Okay,
yeah.
so Sunday.
No. It wasn't this Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So we went on Friday. My mom like put us in the queue. You could do it online before you get there.
Right.
And so we did that. And so we got there. We were there 5 minutes before they went ahead and sat us. I had the sirloin and shrimp. It was amazing.
Ooh.
see, Jessie got the sirloin too, and she said the sirloin was great. I'm like,
It was super tender, and the shrimp was good. Of course, the bread. I don't know how many of those. How many baskets of bread I ate. I don't remember the last time I've been to Texas Roadhouse.
You're like, give me another basket. I'm a garbage can.
They're like, you just sat down. You've had 3 baskets of bread. I'm like, more butter.
Oh my god.
Chad's now skipped the basket of bread. He is strictly just spooning butter into his mouth.
Microwave the butter.
I just need to drink it, microwave the butter, put it in a cup, bring it to me with a straw. We're good. Yeah, but no, it was good. I like I said, I hadn't been there in probably years.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been there too, and afterwards I was just disappointed. I mean, I enjoyed the time that I had there, but I did not enjoy the food.
Yeah, that's sad.
And so now I want to go. I need to go to a good steakhouse and cleanse my palate.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get somewhere good.
I'm here for a good. I want a good steak
Are
dinner.
they still throwing the peanuts on the floor?
Yeah.
I heard they quit doing that.
I don't
'cause of
think you're
peanut
supposed. I don't
allergies.
think you're supposed to do that.
Oh shit! I never think about that.
Whatever. I'm
Yeah.
not cleaning it up.
Exactly.
Did they ask you at one point?
Andrew's over there just like fuck your allergies, just throwing them at people.
He's like specifically asking people if they have a peanut allergy, just like tossing at their face. Like, here, take one.
You're the fucking weakest link. Get out of here.
Toughen up, Buttercup.
I did talk with Tammy.
He's got pocket dust, like pocket peanut dust.
I did talk with Tammy about this last night on our way home from dinner, and I said, if I had to murder someone, I would like get somebody with a peanut allergy and just like sneak peanuts.
But you
in
got to
their food.
specifically find someone that you want to like. Are you just wanting to murder someone at random,
Yeah,
or like
if I were a serial killer, I would just like put peanuts in
you,
people's.
you just strictly just go
Yeah.
for the peanut allergies?
Yeah, because they'll never suspect. Oh no, he's mistakenly. And I say this loosely. I'm sorry
and
if
then
you.
and then
I'm sorry if you have a peanut allergy out there, Funky Panther.
the family family sues
but if I was
the,
a murderer,
the family sues the restaurant. They never know it's you. They're
Wow.
none the wiser.
Wow.
I think, because Glass Onion. I don't know if y'all watch Glass Onion.
I haven't watched it yet, no.
It's a spoiler. I can't
Yeah,
talk about it.
don't
Never
talk about
mind.
it.
Sorry.
I've got it.
But-
I need to watch it.
It's really good though. Check it out. It's on
All right,
Netflix
all right.
now.
Anything else from your week update?
Not from my.
Emphasis
I'm
on
not
the
saying
week
it was
update.
it was a week update. It was just an update from your week.
Fucking
Not
weak-ass
from
update.
my-
But you know what? It was a little weak.
It was.
I mean, not directly that
What
was
a
just
wiener.
me, but if we want to talk about what you and I got to do,
Let's save that for last.
okay, let's say that for last.
It's not. I'm gonna go on the group chat. Anaphylaxis isn't a joke, Javi. It isn't. I know it's not. I jokingly, if I was a movie serial killer, I would be the kind of guy that'd be the lazy one.
I will never forget that stand up, and I don't remember who did it. I know you're gonna know, but he got canceled and now he's back.
Louis C.K.
Yeah, he did that whole series.
Yeah,
of like
he whacked it in front of somebody.
No, not that. He said, "Look, I know that it's awful that people have a peanut allergy. It's awful. It's awful. It's bad. Like I would hate for someone to have a peanut allergy and have to be like eat a peanut and have to go through that. But maybe if you're allergic to a peanut, maybe
you should die.
Maybe you need to go." He had like a whole series, and like he had a bunch of them, and they were bad, but it was kind of funny. But you're right,
He's
not
like,
a joke.
survival of the fittest.
Not a joke. Little bit of a
We should
joke.
weed you out a little.
All right, Andrew, what did you do this past week, man?
Just been at the studio a lot. We had four recordings this weekend.
Bro, you've been pushing out fucking podcast episodes like it's nobody business.
I've been trying to catch up to the best podcast in town.
Like it's nobody business.
So
Like
you're trying to catch
nobody
up to
business.
yourself? Is that what? I mean, you won.
Yeah, you won best of.
So if y'all
I'm
didn't
chasing
know,
you guys.
we have Andrew from Fort Worth Roots podcast. It's in the studio with us. We said that earlier, but he also was Critics' Choice for Fort Worth Weekly,
Correct.
which is amazing, and we really don't hate him for it. but we kind of do.
Can I
you
just
know?
say it seemed kind of effed up because I've been promoting these guys about what 6,
Hey.
7 months up to the voting date,
Yeah,
right? I was
yeah.
telling everybody to vote for the Funky Panther because this is the best podcast in Fort Worth. And then I won
No, we're
Critics'
not.
Choice.
Not
No,
according
we're
to
not.
Fort Worth Weekly.
Well,
so-
anyway, it felt like a fucking setup, like I did it on purpose or something. Or,
No,
I don't
no,
know.
it was. I'm glad you won. But yeah, dude, you've been. I need to catch up because you've been pushing out episodes. I feel like a ton.
I haven't missed a week in over a year.
That's
so
really, really good.
I put
Congrats,
that,
man.
Put that
Man,
feather
I
in my
hope
hat.
that you're
We
not-
missed a whole month.
Yeah.
November, we were gone.
I notice when you guys do that, and it hurts me.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't burn yourself out like doing that. I mean, pushing out that many episodes has to like take a toll, though.
No, not really, because y'all put an episode out on Tuesday, and I record on Saturdays. That way, I just steal material from your show, so it works out. The math is good.
That makes sense, man.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
100%.
I get my news from Jerry Jonestown Massacre. So I'm like a week behind usually. I listen to their episode and then they're recording tonight right now. And I've got their shit from last week that I want to talk about.
And I get my news from Tim, so I'm real behind.
Yeah.
We've just got a filtration
And
system.
I get my news from CNN, so I don't even know what's true or not. I don't know what the fuck's going on. On the chat, I'd have to say my most fave TFP moment would have to be me being a guest, y'all's 100th episode at Panther Island Brewery, and Conspiracy Theories with Tim. Yeah, every time we've had, when the time we had Joe on, I think it was that was our first year,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
That was it was a fun time, and then even going out and going to have coffee and just trying things out with you. It was a blast, man, and of course being over there at Panther Island was especially special. So thank you for making that happen.
That's really whenever
And,
whenever
such a great guy.
when this
Such a
started. That's
great
whenever
guy.
I got to meet Joe.
Yeah.
You know, I really meet. I met him before, but like really meet Joe.
And so, for everyone that is listening, we asked in our chat here live on YouTube, what is everyone's favorite TFP moment from the past 3 years? And we asked that on Instagram too. So later in the episode, we'll go through anything that anyone mentions on the chat, and then we've got a bunch of stuff on Instagram as well. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So Javier, what did you have going on?
Well,
Did we finish with Andrew? You just like skimmed
yeah.
right over Andrew.
I just
No, we're
wanted to
doing
ask
good.
him-
We're
I just
doing
asked
good.
him-
Okay,
I
yeah.
just asked him a question. He was just going, why'd you tell me he was over, Tim? Tim's like, oh,
Andrew,
is
what
that
else
it
did
for
you do other than hang out in the studio and get stuff done?
We've been hitting up a lot of shows, man. Magnolia Motor Lounge and Ridgely Room and things
How
like that.
is the new Magnolia Motor Lounge?
It's awesome, man.
And also,
Anybody-
thanks for the invite, because I live
Well,
right there now.
Yeah. Well,
You know.
I didn't know. Have you already made the move?
What? What do you
I
mean?
really
You
didn't
went
know
to his
that.
apartment.
You've been to my apartment, fool.
That's not by Magnolia?
Yeah, it
Motor
is.
Lounge?
It's damn near walking distance. It's like a mile and a half.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
right south of the traffic circle.
Okay. Well, that's bad on me. Yeah, next time for sure.
Andrew just doesn't know his directions. That's
Yeah.
it. He doesn't know where he is half
Well,
the
as
time.
far as
It's fine.
people that are behind on things, don't you have a rolled up carpet?
Holy fuck, what the hell?
It's a Jared. It's a wild
Jesus
Jared.
Christ.
We've got another
I was about to
guest
shoot
in
you.
the studio.
I said I was going to come in an outfit, and Tim told me no. But look at you. You look,
I already had one person coming in with an outfit. I didn't need two.
Hey,
you look
buddy.
fantastic.
Oh my God, you scared the piss out of
And
me.
now we got Jarrod from Tales from the Fort also in the studio. So, Andrew, let's go ahead and keep talking and just ignore this guy completely.
That's about it,
Ooh,
man. Just
shit.
catching shows and doing work and trying to
live like my legends.
Catching
Funky
shows
Panther.
and doing blow, right?
That's right.
I'm just joking. We do not condone that here on the Funky Panther, nor does Andrew do that.
Is
so-
blow a hooker?
Yes. What about you, Javier? What have you been doing this past week?
Oh, well, let me tell you what I've been doing there, brother. No, I had a really eventful week. Of course, my birthday was like a week ago. And then,
Ooh, I forgot that we haven't had a podcast episode since then.
yeah. And
Yeah.
so you and Tammy were kind enough, which I hated.
No,
Were
you
kind
didn't.
enough. I did. I loved it.
Yeah.
Y'all were kind enough, and everybody else that showed up was kind enough to come see me on my birthday at the Down and Out, and that was a lot of fun. And thanks to everybody that showed up.
Man,
And,
they showed up for you, man. There was like
Yeah, yeah.
80% of Down and Out were people that were there to show love for you.
And it was great. Shout out to like all the other podcasts that showed up. Forever Reckless, Corks and Cowtown. Juan was over there from Osos Golosos.
TFTI.
TFTI, and TFTI Lance from Emo Otaku, and my co-host on the Ball Bag, and you guys. And it was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate it. as much as I hate my birthday, like that really it was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad y'all did it. And again, and Teresa, seeing her there too, and all my friends, it was fantastic. I loved every bit of it. Man, I got nothing to say, but thank you. That's all I can. Like, I don't want to get all sentimental because y'all are my friends, and y'all mean a lot to me. And thanks to the guys out in the Down and Out, and also thanks to Diggy and Leslie for being over there, coming from Austin. It means so much, and I love you guys. And thanks again. But that really, for me, capped it off. That was my week, and it was the best part of my week. And of course, I had birthday stuff with my family too, and that was great also. But it was very surprising, and again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all guys mean a lot. Thanks.
Since Jarrod just showed up, Jarrod, do you have anything going on this weekend? Or wait a second, are you Jarrod tonight?
We'll see. This is kind of itchy. So I was trying to brush it so I don't look like a dirt ball. But
Are you Joe Dirt?
I think that's a point.
Joe Dirt?
Joe Dierte.
Shawn Michaels.
That's the point of that.
Shawn Michaels in the 80s.
Yeah. I worked, and then yesterday we didn't do the podcast this past weekend just because, one, we couldn't find a guest. We asked a lot of people, and then ended up Jarrod had a migraine that day.
So Jarrod and Jarrod from Tales from the Fort.
The
You're
Jarrods.
one of the Jarrods from Tales from the Fort.
The main
Name
Jarrod.
spelled differently.
Right.
So that's how you tell them apart.
It's like Nelson, that band.
And one has
Nelson.
hair.
And all four of us have been on your show. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just had Andrew on.
Yeah. He was our last episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the last week.
your
It was a
best
very great
episode.
episode.
Yeah,
It
I
was a lot
loved
of
it.
fun. It was
I
a lot
thought
of fun
it was
listening to.
But yeah, we were going to record, and then I just decided, okay, cool. I'm just going to relax, and then nothing Sunday. Usually Sunday's just my dead day. And then Monday I was inside, and I put pizza rolls in the air fryer.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And I knew my Jeep, like one of the tires was a little bit low just because the sensor was going off. It happens whenever the temperature drops.
Yeah.
And I go out there, and I drug my air compressor out, got the hose all the way out there, get it down. Then I go to start my Jeep so I can see the little tire things.
And then
it
a
won't
fucking
start.
wolf gets in there and eating your pizza rolls. God damn it!
Yeah, Murray lifted out. But I go to start it and it won't start. And I was like, what the fuck? And the Jeep's not even 2 years old. So, and then my mom came over, we jumped it off, and the battery's just like dead. So I took it up to the dealership yesterday because I was sitting there thinking something just kept telling me in my head. It was just like, go check your tire. Go check your tire. I was like, no. And I was like, okay, let me go do it. And I'm glad I did because finding out today, especially when I probably wouldn't have gone anywhere all day and then coming to here and be like, fuck. So
That's a good thing. It's a
without
good
a
thing it worked
vehicle.
out.
exactly.
The good thing is we're all close enough we could
Yeah,
kinda
you live
walk.
5
Yeah,
minutes
true.
away. You could have grabbed it.
So whenever you're telling the story, I just imagine like your pizza rolls were in the air fryer, and for whatever reason they didn't stop cooking, and then your house caught on fire.
I thought that's where the
And
story was
now
going.
this
as well.
is a charity show because we're trying to raise money for Jarrod over here to replace his house.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Murray's got a home right here with me. So if you,
Aw.
I don't know
Murray's a
about you,
sweetheart.
Jared, you find your own.
Yeah, good luck finding a place.
I'll slum it. No. This Jeep don't do nothing now. I can sleep in there. No. But yeah, I did that, and then today I went and picked up my Jeep and had to get new windshield wiper blades. And
Nice,
that's
man.
it.
Nice.
So not a very fun.
So just an adult weekend.
Very
sounds like.
cool.
Yeah.
Chad, I know you're chomping at the bit.
No, I mean, I
feel
really,
like you
I
are.
really enjoyed. I've been trying to like not drink as much recently, and so it was nice going out for Javier's birthday party because I hadn't really been out a whole lot. Which it was also Friday the 13th, so we got tattoos over on Camp Bowie at Bonehead Tattoo, Friday the 13th tattoos. And so that's kind of how we surprised Javier. Is like we went to go get tattoos, we grabbed food, we're gonna go down and out just because they now have the Funky Panther Shandy on the reg. It's on the menu there at Down and Out.
It's pretty delicious. I liked it.
Yeah, it feels.
enjoyed
How does it feel for you boys to have our name on a menu?
I feel like I made it. We could just hang up the podcast right now.
Right?
We're done.
But then they would
last
have no-
episode. I told you, last episode. We're done.
They would have no reference for the drink though if we quit though. You
Yes,
know, like
that is
they would
true.
just get rid
You
of
can
the
go
drink.
back and listen to these episodes, but these guys don't have a podcast anymore.
Right. Yeah, and it was delicious. It's like a lemon lime soda with Budweiser and a shot of
blackberry
brandy.
Yeah, blackberry brandy.
Which sounds interesting, and it is, but it's delicious. I crushed 2 of those real quick. I feel like come like spring, whenever the weather gets good and it's not as cold outside, it's gonna be like the thing to drink. It was tasty.
I need to mark that time because 23 minutes in, because you said I feel like come and then spring. I just need to cut that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like cum.
But yeah, the place was great. The whole damn place was a party. We had some of your favorite music playing in the background off the jukebox.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Eric and Nick for really helping us out because we couldn't have been able to do that without y'all's help over at Down and Out. So.
I want to say at one point Teresa's like, I want to play music. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, and Tim and I had already run it up. Like we had completely run up the jukebox for like the remainder of the night with Kanye and Lupe and, Kendrick.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? And then I forgot which one of you told me. It's like, yeah, we just put your fucking songs on this fucking thing.
So no, good time. And then I went to. I thought I was going to Broken Bow. I thought I was going to this like weekend in Broken Bow, but instead it was actually Lake Texoma. We stayed at this really nice place. It was Sarish and her best friend Brittany and some of their friends. It was Brittany's birthday, also that weekend. And so we went to Lake Texoma and just drank. We went to this music venue, and we got to see this guy named Dylan Wheeler, which I'm not a big country music guy. It's not my thing. But he was very rock forward, and I could really get into it. The guy had an amazing voice. The music behind him was phenomenal. It was more of like a hard rock concert, to be quite honest with you. And then we went to the casino and stuff. And that was fun. But then last Wednesday, Tim and I got invited. Well, actually, all 3 of us got invited, but Tim and I were able to go to the rodeo, which you weren't working this time.
I was not working.
We got to actually just go and be a part of it.
It was a Bulls night out.
Yeah.
We were up in a suite.
Yeah, we got invited. So last year, shout out to Andrew. He worked at Panther City Lacrosse Club, which last year, if you recall, we got to interview the
Not
VP.
this Andrew. Not this Andrew.
Different Andrew.
Different Andrew.
Andrew, PR Andrew. So he worked with Panther City Lacrosse.
PRs?
No, he worked with Panther City Lacrosse and the Dallas Wings, and which is how Javier and I got to interview, the goalie. What was it? The GM and the VP over at the Panther City Lacrosse Club last year. Well, now he's transitioned to working with the PBR, doing the same thing. He's doing PR, and so he invited us out to go and be in the suite with the new general manager of the Texas Rattlers, which we had Mark George on not too long ago, the previous GM, and he's still a part of the organization.
He is, yeah. So what was explained to me was basically they wanted to get this team up and running. So if you don't know, PBR's got a new team sport. And Texas Rattlers, which is the Texas team, but they're housed here in Fort Worth. So really, it's Fort Worth's team. It's the second professional sports team in Fort Worth. Following Panther City Lacrosse, like we were saying. But Mark George is still very much a part of it. But they wanted to get the team up and running, so they just needed. They needed to get they just needed to get somebody, and so they got him in that role temporarily. And then once it was up and running, they then brought in the new GM, who happens to share a name with one of us.
Yeah, he's another Chad. He's it was Chad Blankenship, I believe.
Chad Blankenship, yeah.
Right. And so we got to chat with him a little bit while we were drinking a couple of beers, and then also Cody Lambert, who is a huge part of the PBR and also the coach of our Texas Rattlers team as well. We got to chat with him a little bit too, which he's been on the It's Probably You podcast back in May when we were a part of the PBR, which was really neat. And then we didn't even know whose suite we're in. And we just happened to be in, Leonard Firestone's suite there at Dickey's, who is he's Firestone and Robertson.
So former co-owner of not Dickey's, of TX Whiskey.
Yep.
They sold, so which is cool, whatever, that, he's kind of sad about it. It's a bittersweet thing, he said.
But he and his the partner started TX Whiskey, which we're all fans of, obviously. And then he also
city councilman,
super nice guy. Like, I was a little kind of like, once I figured out his credentials and who he was, I'm like, oh shit, okay, well, behave myself because here we are.
And then me, like I don't give two shits. I just start talking to the guy. And so we had a nice conversation. I told him, I was like, hey, I would love to have you on the show.
Yeah.
But I prefaced it. I was like, after you're done being councilman, which this was his only year he's going to do it. He's done after that. He wants to spend time with his family, which rightfully so. I mean, as a starting a business from the ground up. I mean, that took a lot of time away from his family. Then going to be city councilman on top of that. So yeah, go be with your family.
Yeah.
It's crazy
And,
seeing that rise, though, right?
yeah.
From TX Whiskey, from like where they started to where they're at now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we were talking about that. And then after we figured out who he was and where we were from the rest of the night, we just drank TX.
Yeah.
We were just drinking TX on the rocks. But yeah, it was a fantastic night. Really cool to see the rodeo at Dickey's because I hadn't been there, seen
Right,
the
right.
rodeo other than the PBR, right? And it's different. You had mentioned it's different than being at Will Rogers, right?
It is, yeah. I mean, it's a bigger event venue than Will Rogers. Even though Will Rogers still has that nostalgic feeling, and I kind of miss that. And if you talk to some of the old rodeo guys, they all feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
But what Dickey's has done for the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo is brought it up to that same level as PBR. I mean, the Cowboy Channel's out there.
They were pretty packed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And like I noticed there were some seats that were empty, but then you look over at the bar, and the bar is just like cowboy hats,
Yeah.
packed
It's
stuff
packed.
out. And I was like, this place is packed. This place is insanely packed, and it took us a while to get out of there too. I mean, like I was surprised to see Dickey's filled with that many people for that event.
Yeah, and this thing is actually it's broadcast live on the Cowboy Channel. So similar to sporting events, they do have commercial breaks and stuff like that. So they make the little pause, and then the rodeo clown goes out there, Matt Merritt, and he talks to the crowd, gets the crowd all hyped. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Well, I mean, they had to do that with Dickey's, the modernity of it. You had to like introduce something
Oh, yeah.
better and
Yeah.
a better product, and that's why we were able to get like the PBR finals here,
100%.
or other events that we normally wouldn't. I mean, hell, wrestling's coming here now. Final Four. I mean, just the fact that
It's not
had to
just the
happen.
PBR. I mean, the championship of PBR, which it is, but also what Andrew was telling us is like, and this is why he's moved over to the PBR PR side, is their whole organization is moving to Fort Worth. So
Yeah.
PBR is now going to be basically based in Fort Worth.
we're
pretty cool.
hosting the World Championship, which used to be in Vegas. PBR's, like he's saying, their exec team is going to be based here in Fort Worth. We are Cowtown, and we have something to show for it.
So yeah, that's it for me. A little bit of group news, not really so much group news, but upcoming date on February 17th. There is the annual Visit Fort Worth event happening at the Convention Center downtown Fort Worth. We were lucky enough to be a part of it last year prior to South by Southwest. Amazing event. I mean, they've been having it for, I think this is the 10th year, I believe. I think it's the 10th year. But they've been having it for a while now, and I could be way off. It could be way more. I feel like this
This
not,
is their
think
100th
that's,
year.
200th year doing this event, but like it's quite a few. They do it every year, and it's an early morning event. It's breakfast, it's coffee, but then it's music and DJ and mimosas, and it's special guests and it's music. And we had talked about it last year. We got to see Avery Burke, who's one of our favorite artists, Lou Charles, one of our favorite artists, and Daniel, I forget his last name, but the guy
Sue.
Daniel
thank
Sue.
you, amazing piano player. Musician. We got to see them kind of like round out that show with like this amazing music performance, and then we got food and drink from Tim Love. Like it was just this crazy event.
Yeah.
Well, it's happening February 17th. I know that there's still some tickets available, but it's selling out really quick. I think that they increased the number of tickets, and it's already still selling out. And so we'll be there. So if you are there on February 17th, we'll see you.
Hold
More
on, wait. What?
information.
Can you say that again? Who?
We will be there. We will be present.
Ah, what the fuck? Jesus, that scared the piss out of me.
We will be present, and more information about that coming soon. But if you can make it out, or if you're going to be out on February 17th, we'll see you that Friday morning.
You got to expect the drops. You got to expect them. You
So
can't
I
freak
was
out.
looking at there, and I don't know why she redacted the message, but Teresa's right. The breakfast over there last year was pretty badass. It was very enjoyable. I'll say that. The sandwich with the juice and the coffee,
Yeah.
and then able to get drunk right after that.
Mimosas.
Oh yeah, and we did.
Hey,
We got shit house.
we got loose real quick.
Your boys all took the day off.
No, I had to go back to work.
no.
last year.
This year.
This year we're taking
all
the day
taken
off.
the
We're
day
smart. We're probably going to go to the event and then just keep drinking throughout the day. or
Yeah.
something.
And then we'll
do
go
the
end up
whole
at
damn
the go-karts, just
Sheesh, don't tempt me with a good time.
It might be kind of cold for that, man. I'm not down
Just
for.
shut
I'm
your
not down
stupid
for
mouth.
that.
We're doing it.
Just shut your mouth.
We'll be warm from all the mimosas.
That's right. All the Tim Love mimosas. Because he had them last year. He was the one that made them last year.
Yeah,
right?
you put a little something special in them.
He-
All right, go ahead, Tim.
Do you have any sports?
yeah, let's get on with it real quick.
All right.
love this part.
And now, Action Sports with Javier. Take it away, Javier.
Let me tell you about the great sports weekend we had, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas Cowboys lost. We're out of the playoffs. The fucking 49ers played way better. I don't know what that last play was, but it sure wasn't Cowboys football. And also Manchester United won in the 89th minute against Arsenal, which would have, gotten us really good points up there, made us probably second place in the Premier League table. But that's pretty much it for sports. Mavericks are doing Maverick things. They're doing great, but football's over. Thanks a lot, Dak.
Baseball's about to start up.
Yeah, baseball. Teresa will tell me here in a little bit. Pitchers report in like 3 weeks, I want to say.
Hey, and that's sports, right?
I will say this. John is right. I'm on the group chat. Cowboys would have won had injury not happened. Good team. It was a great team. That injury with Pollard really did cost us.
There's a lot
It
of things
did.
that cost us, though.
The defense played balls out.
The
Michael
two
Parsons
interceptions.
did amazing. I will say Diggs had an opportunity to knock a ball out of he was on my fantasy team.
Knock a ball out of that one
It
player's
went through his
hand.
hands. It went through Diggs' hands.
No, not that one.
Oh, okay.
The one with that white boy who juggled it from
Oh,
his head.
yes,
McCaffrey?
that one white boy.
McCaffrey?
No, the other one. The one with the long hair who was really annoying.
The other white boy, got it.
But again, I will say this: if Pollard was not injured, we really would have won the game. I mean, you knocked the best player out in the field.
I feel like that's a very Cowboys thing to say. There was a lot of things that cost us that game. It wasn't just the running back. It was a lot of things.
I think the second half we would have adjusted.
Can we just say that we did our typical flow
Cycle?
chart? Yeah, our typical cycle. So.
I'll say this. I've been a fan for over 28.
Are you
almost 30
leaving
years.
the fandom?
I'm not going to leave the fandom. I'm still going to stay. I mean, I've been there long enough. I've had plenty of heartbreak in my life. This is the most toxic relationship I'm in.
I don't know. The three of us are pretty toxic. Let's be real.
Honestly, we are 100%. On the chat from Tasman, it was exactly Cowboys football.
Yeah.
Cheers
See?
to that.
Agreed.
But yeah, fuck. That's it. Cowboys.
Fuck, that's sports.
All right.
Sports.
Javi, did at the end of the game, did anybody ask the Cowboys if they just had fun? Because that's what's important, right? I mean, it's a game.
Yep.
It's a game, right?
I think
It's
at
a
the
game.
pro level, it doesn't matter if you're having fun or not. You better produce.
Well, that
Yeah.
doesn't sound fun.
Well, we got.
Can we just take a second though and talk about the amazing tweet that we got from this though? That Governor Abbott said
Oh,
that
yeah.
I can kick better than the kicker.
Old Governor Hot Wheels tweeted out
That was a real tweet,
That was a
too.
very
That
real
was
tweet.
his personal Twitter.
No.
That was a
Yes.
real tweet from his personal
100%.
Twitter.
He's got two Twitters. One is Governor Greg Abbott, and that's his political one. And he's got a personal one, and it's real. It's verified.
So you should probably
And look,
describe this to your listeners.
look. Okay, I'm not a fan. Okay, we none of us that are on the Funky Panther. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for y'all's political views, but we're not just a fan of Greg Abbott. But
Not
that's
a fan.
That's neither here nor there at this point. The man is the governor of Texas. He was paralyzed at a very young age. He's been paralyzed for like 30, 40 years.
Which is why we call him Hot Wheels or Lazy Legs. We've called him both things before.
Lazy
Professor-
crazy legs.
the Jerry
Professor
Jonestown
Tex.
Massacre calls him the wheels.
Professor X.
No, Professor Tex.
Professor Tex.
Professor-
JJTM calls him the wheels and steels of Glory Abbott. So yeah, he's in a wheelchair, and he tweets that he can kick better than our kicker can.
can't believe that's real.
Yeah,
The tweet was, and I quote, "I swear I can kick as good as a Dallas Cowboys kicker," and that was I hate
Real
to say
life.
it,
I
bitch,
saw
but
that,
that's-
and I nearly fucking choked.
oh my god,
crazy. It had so many likes and retweets and shit. It went off the charts. Crazy.
All right, and I'm gonna say that was the best thing that came out of the Cowboys game. Yeah,
That tweet.
that tweet. All right, and
Get right back to it next year. I mean, we'll see.
and that was Action Sports with Javier.
Next year's our year.
I mean, we say that every year. Oh, this is our year, baby.
It's
That's
a year,
the
kid.
fucking joke, Tim.
How them boys?
We them boys.
We them boys.
Oh my god.
Whatever.
You're the worst.
You don't even know what sport is.
Can you?
Hooray,
Hey,
sports.
can you tell me what sport? What is sport?
What is sport?
It's a bra that women wear for being active.
It's a type of
one sport, please. I would like one sport. Okay.
And now it's time for news with Tim. Take it away, motherfucker.
Man,
Happy anniversary.
happy anniversary, guys. All right, so let's get into this. In the world that we're in today, where you can
In
just
a world.
in In a world. Okay. In a world where you can get whatever you want through phone apps, you don't even have to go into a store anymore. You can just, I want to order this food from Walmart or whatever for your grocery pickup.
Walmart?
You just pull up, they bring out the groceries, they load it in your car, you drive away.
Right.
All right. So
or have it delivered.
Yeah. So have you ever had like where they've done substitutions and stuff?
Oh yeah.
And they put like random products because we didn't have this.
I do this every week, so yes, I'm very familiar.
Doesn't make any sense, right? Sometimes some of the products they choose.
Yeah.
All right.
For example, this week I said I want a zucchini and a squash because zucchini and squash are good together. You roast them very good.
Is a zucchini a zoo bikini?
What do you think that they put in instead of a squash? One squash, and instead of one single.
I like
zucchini?
where this is going. I'm gonna guess like a potato and a banana.
One eggplant.
2 ginormous fucking eggplants.
Yes!
What in the world am I going to do with it? And how would you substitute? I mean, I get it. They're kind of in the same family.
It's squash-like.
But there's nothing zucchini or squash-like about a eggplant. It's completely different. Okay, continue. But yes, you're correct.
All right.
Garbage.
So
And well done. You nailed it.
I had a question about it. Can you cook an eggplant? Because I can't cook eggplant to save my life. I can't get it right.
You can hollow it out and then put some like a glove in there, and then there's a thing called a fifi, right?
you got to put
jail.
you got to put it in the microwave for a second.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's warm.
Make sure it's only a few seconds because it gets too hot.
You don't want to burn yourself.
What are y'all doing?
I thought he was telling a recipe at first, and then I was just like, "No, wait, that's not."
I'm getting hungry.
You both have women. Why do you need an eggplant?
Sometimes you just miss the feeling of it.
Of an eggplant?
You wouldn't know.
An eggplant historically
You
is
wouldn't-
the men's thing. You know what I mean? Why are you fucking an eggplant?
You hollow it out.
Yeah, man.
It's
That's why.
Hey, it's 2023.
Okay, I can cook an eggplant. Okay, and I don't go around fucking
Hold
eggplant.
on. What is this? What is this?
I can cook one.
Hey, look at here,
You
eggplant.
got, what is it?
Salt,
JJTM
pepper,
says
oil.
you got to go overseas for that kind of thing.
You got to go overseas for that.
All right. So
Hashtag Stubbs.
back on the Walmart thing though. So a Walmart customer orders 0.25 pounds, so a quarter pound of cheese, but receives 30 pounds of cheese instead.
The thing is, I would actually kind of like that because
wouldn't
they're
be-
not
yeah.
supposed to like charge you more for it.
Right.
So they probably got charged $5 for 30 pounds of cheese.
Yeah, but then you're rich in cheese.
And
Freeze it.
constipated.
You're not
So-
gonna shit for like a year.
So
you
other
can freeze cheese.
so other people have
Give it a freeze.
other people have reported about
It's my
different
cheese deep freezing.
different shit that's happened. So they commented on this whenever this lady posted it originally. One person ordered 18 jalapenos one time and got 18 pounds.
Shit.
That's a lot of poppers that you're gonna make. One
Wait,
put
Ain't
one
no
put
way
in
you got time for that.
one for bananas, thinking it was sold as 1 pound, but no, they gave me a single banana.
Yeah, so it does weigh out peppers, and it tells you it's by the pound. So if they try to do 18 and it was 18 pounds, that's on them. And it does say bananas by the banana.
Yeah, so once that they asked for 5 pears once, and they got 10 bags of pears.
Shout out to all the pears.
My mom ordered a spaghetti squash and got 56 lemons.
See, that one's bad.
That's weird.
That one's bad. That's not a substitute.
They're both yellow.
They're both yellow. Whatever.
I'm cooking yellow tonight. It doesn't matter what it is.
So, in celebrity news, Kristen Bell has said that her family farts so much that they didn't smell rot in their house.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't understand that whole thing. But so she's with her husband Dax Shepard and
yeah.
Kristen Bell, and they just said that they says her family is so gassy that their collective farts mask the odor of a serious problem. So they had some sort of rot
So
in
they
there.
have a constant aroma of their fucking ass. in
Yeah,
their
Bell
house.
said that they earlier during the week the
Yum.
family was settling in for bed. She caught a whiff of a really raunchy smell, and I'm like, "Who's farting?" All 3 of them are like, now mind you, they're settling for bed, so why is there all 3 of them? But all 3 of them are like, "It's me," she said. So my whole family has gas. Big deal.
Yeah,
But the next morning, Bell noticed that the rancid odor persisted. Wow, nobody's gas is dissipated, but it also smells like it's burning.
oh my god.
They're rich, though. Why are they having rot problems?
I don't know, man.
Or gas problems.
So they thought it was like rotten garbage, like burning garbage smell.
I will say this: if you do eat lamb, it does smell different.
Your farts?
Yes.
And now you know.
Yeah, because she made shepherd's pie the other night, and albeit delicious, the whiffs were
Not.
not.
I didn't
Okay.
know rich people still got gas. I thought once you made a certain amount of money, human problems didn't really affect you.
You know, that's a really good point.
So I've been looking forward to that. With
Unless
our,
you're like-
our level of fame eventually.
Right.
That's what's going to happen with
doesn't
the.
stink anymore.
Well, it's like once you get to the level of the North Korean dictator,
Yeah.
Right.
you don't pee or poop anymore.
Right. No
Oh
poop.
yeah, that's
It
right.
just
Pee,
doesn't,
pee,
it doesn't
poopy.
happen. Yeah. So M&M's is moving on from that. M&M's is replacing their beloved spokes candy with Maya Rudolph.
Wait, Eminem the rapper?
M&M's the candy.
Okay.
Candy to the stage. Candy
So M&M's, their
Yeah.
current spokespeople are M&M's.
or M&M's. So they're gonna
with the feet and the hands and
They
the
fired all of them.
gloves and the shoes.
They're letting them go be successful elsewhere.
Okay.
That'll never work.
And yeah, so now it's Maya Rudolph who's
Why?
taking
What's
over.
wrong with the M&M's?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. So they've gotten very female forward apparently with the M&Ms. So they've got a brown one that's a girl, and
Okay.
they've got
I thought
a
you were gonna say
green
brown
one.
that was a Mexican.
They got a
Like, oh,
green
son.
one that might be a lesbian. The purple one might be trans.
Okay. Maybe like this is not open. Like this is assumptions, I guess.
Yes, it's all assumptions, and so they've and so people are upset that M&Ms have gone woke, and of course
Who thought of this? Who?
Tucker Carlson was one.
Oh shit! Now that you say
Yeah.
that, I feel like I've seen TikTok videos of a bunch of
Yeah, so like there's a lot of like
conservative anti-M&M situations.
there was a lot of that going on, and so now Mars, I think it's Mars Brothers, Mars Candy, whatever, who owns M&M's. They have switched over to Maya Rudolph. They're not saying it's because of all that, but people are speculating like, okay, fine. Look.
This is a Super Bowl commercial. It's a Super Bowl commercial. All the Super Bowl commercials
Yeah.
are being done right now. Ben Affleck was at a Dunkin' Donuts serving people. Stone Cold Steve Austin was at like a Dunkin' Donuts serving people. And these are just commercials for the
So
Super
you think
Bowl.
this is just a setup? For
It's
the
a Super Bowl commercial.
You think so?
Absolutely.
It might be.
I put money on it.
So you think that
How
Maya
much-
Rudolph
wait a
is going to
second.
come out and just eat all the M&Ms and be like,
Hey.
"You're gone now, bitch. It's me."
How much money you want to put on it?
I will put $100.
$100 bucks.
$100 right now.
Okay, I'll see
That
you.
is a
I'll
Super
see you on
Bowl
that.
commercial.
Okay, all right. Here's the stipulations.
Keep in mind, he just lost how much at Shreveport?
$300.
All right,
Hey, fuck you, man.
He's bad at gambling.
okay. I'm gonna give you. It's a Super Bowl commercial,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say it continues on with Maya Rudolph as the spokesperson.
I don't think so. I think it's like, this didn't
Okay,
work.
okay. So that's the bet.
No, the bet is it's a Super Bowl commercial.
It is. I know it is because they said her first appearance is going to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's a given. But I'm saying continuing on from that, they got rid
You
of the
win.
M&M sports candies. They're sports candies. They got
It's sports candy.
They got rid of
old
the
sports candies.
Do
Hey.
we need to restart Tim?
Yeah. All right.
That switch on the
I
back.
think he's glitching again.
They got rid of the.
he's going to say sports candies again.
I'm stuck on it. They got rid of the spokes candies, and Maya's going to be the spokesperson now, forever until
Not
they
forever.
until they fire her.
They're not.
Do you wanna do you wanna
forever
take-
until they fire her?
Do you want to take that bet though?
From the
Or do you-
chat, this sounds smarter than me. Anthropomorphic advertising.
That
Okay.
sounds like
I didn't learn that in
you
college.
need
All
to
right.
have to work at a library.
All
to
right, so
know
we're
that
not going
word.
to take the bet because we both agree that it's going to be we both agree that it's going to be a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Listen, I think the bet was
Sounds like
we
the bet's
won't see the spokes M&Ms again, right?
You will. You will.
You say you will, and you say
Yes.
you won't.
I'm saying you won't during Maya's time. Like she's a spokesperson.
Let's
and-
say after the Super Bowl. Let's change the bet. After the Super Bowl, you say we'll still see the candy spokesman.
I think it's going to be a mix of both. Like the.
okay, and you say they're going to be gone completely.
you're saying they're going to be a mix of both.
yeah, I'm saying that they're going to be like, oh, now that the M&M candies are actors now and they're winning Oscars and they're going to make fucking commercials like that.
You think so?
It's going to fucking happen. Tell me I'm wrong.
Man, I
gonna
don't know.
bet 'em?
I don't know if I
You
want to
gonna
take
bet
that bet now.
I'll bet you 20 that they'll
Okay.
be gone after the Super Bowl.
I'll take you on that one. $20 they're going to be gone.
I got a side bet. $5 afterwards, they start calling it sports candy. Market for the athletes. Run faster, jump higher, be more like Javi.
Chocolate for energy.
Mexican.
All right.
Mexican jumping beans.
So on to more controversy though. So Pink Floyd, they just recently celebrated their 50-year history.
Right.
They released a new thing on their Facebook. It's their profile picture, and it's basically says 50, and it's got a rainbow in the zero portion of it. and that has pissed off a lot of Pink Floyd fans.
I'm assuming it's because of like Dark Side of the Moon, right? And you've got the prism.
Well, that's 100% what
Right?
it. What yes,
and you got the rainbow coming out of the pyramid. Prism.
100%. But people saw that and they were like, "I can't believe you're supporting the gays."
People just
We can't. We. I'm
People
a
just
channel.
get
I'm
angry
gonna
about
channel.
what they get
I'm
angry
channeling.
about.
I'm channeling the man. I'm channeling the man. Alex Jones. Oh, we can't support the gays.
You sound like Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z.
and now we're hanging up on Mr. Satan, and we got Alex Jones on the line.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Mr. Satan. I sound a little like Alex Jones.
Yeah. So a lot of people are like pissed off. They're like, well, I'm never gonna listen to you again, and just random stuff like that. And I'm gonna say that they weren't real fans because they would have seen. I mean,
They would have known.
yeah, they would have known, man. They would have.
What a bunch of fools they are.
Yeah.
They would have known. And I'm gonna say that I think that Dark Side of the Moon is their best album.
Well, of course it is.
I think it's their best
100%.
album. It's one of those albums that you can do some psychedelics on and just listen to, or you don't have to do any psychedelics and just listen to and fully enjoy it.
Why are you sounding like that?
You know,
Just do some psychedelics, dude.
you know,
Do
just
whatever you want
just
to.
enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it.
All right.
All right. So, local news though. I don't know if y'all heard this. Central Texas brisket legacy. Terry Black has purchased a location in
Yeah.
off of West 7th.
Boo!
It's the Wendy's next
The-
door to In-N-Out.
The
Burger.
Wendy's next door to In-N-Out. In-N-Out ran Wendy's out. I liked Wendy's better than In-N-Out.
I've come around to In-N-Out.
Oh, fuck you, man.
I like Wendy's better
Look,
than Black's.
Well, okay. In-N-Out didn't put
Black's Barbecue.
Pause.
Black's Barbecue.
Man.
Terry Black's Barbecue.
was a hard
Terry
loss.
Black's
Thank
barbecue.
you for correcting that, Javier.
So we don't-
Hernandez.
Hey, fuck you.
We don't know if it's going to be a barbecue restaurant. We don't know what they're going to do with it. We don't know if they're bringing in Terry Black's into Fort Worth or not. We don't know if it's going to be some sort of like specialty offshoot from Terry Black's. We just know that the owners of Terry Black's Barbecue has purchased that building.
I don't like Terry Black's because like they're trying to buy out
I don't
a
either,
lot of the
man.
buildings over there in Lockhart.
Yeah.
And like one of the bars that we go to down there, not Old Pal because that's pretty brand new. But one of the other ones that we go to, like they were trying to get the city council to like
Run them out.
run them out.
Yeah.
And so that they've been trying to do that. So I'm not a fan of Terry Black's at all.
I didn't like their barbecue.
I think the food's all right.
It's okay.
That's
It's
what we had
nothing-
in New Braunfels,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I thought the food was
It's
all right.
okay. It's
Yeah.
nothing special.
That's a bad spot for anybody with a real draw. Are they pretty popular?
Terry Black's, yeah.
Well, that Wendy's is there's no parking. There's not going
No,
to be.
yeah,
Terry
yeah,
Black's
yeah.
is very well known. There's
gonna be an
multiple
issue.
locations down in Central Texas, like
In-N-Out's going to be
Austin.
towing some folks.
Yeah.
But speaking of In-N-Out though, like In-N-Out never sent you to the hospital. It sent me to the hospital.
Ooh.
I got salmonella from it, and that was the most miserable I've ever been. And I've had a hard time trying to eat anything from In-N-Out since
I've seen you be pretty miserable before,
dude.
like on this podcast.
I know, man, but you did not see me throwing up for like 10 hours straight on this podcast.
Got it, okay.
It was. I mean, I'm telling you, that was the worst. And ever since then, it's kind of like my feeling with Jaeger. Like now, I have this like hate for Jaeger and,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Red Bull. Like
I can't drink Red Bull.
so, if
anymore.
you crack a regular Red Bull, it makes me want to throw up. If I smell Jaeger, it makes me want to throw up.
Same.
I had a bad experience with Copenhagen long cut, and if I open up a can of that, it makes me want to throw up.
What are your thoughts on Jaeger and Red Bull, Jared?
I've never done it because whenever I very first turned 21, I started going to liquor stores, and I thought they were the fucking greatest things in the world because I was just like, whoa. And it's like an adult toy store, and well, but
Sex toys and everything.
Get your
so
implant.
I was like trying a bunch of different things, and I'd always heard about Jaeger. And then someone was like, "Oh, you gotta have it ice cold." So I kept it in my freezer at the house, and then I was over at my house, and I was trying not to drink as much, so I was looking up shots because I literally just didn't want to drink as much, like a full drink. So I was like, "Oh, I can just do a shot or whatever." And then I was looking up, and there's one called a Dick Wells, I believe.
What?
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah, big old Dick Wells.
This is a family podcast, sir.
I'm sorry.
I don't believe this has
It's
been family
definitely
at
not.
all.
No.
P.P. Wells.
P.P.
And-
Wells.
Pretty sure Javier talked about fucking an eggplant a second ago. So continue.
So I think it's like half and half or 2 parts one part the other, but it's Crown and Bailey's. And I was doing it and it was good, but then I ran out of Crown and Bailey's. So then I was already drunk at that point. So I was like, Kahlua and Southern Comfort will taste the same. So then I started doing that.
What?
And that's why I don't do Clue anymore. And then Brandon Ruffner came over. And,
Oh yeah, okay.
And then I was
that's a
just
lot of fun
like,
right there.
dude, I got some Jaeger in the freezer. And he's like, well, go get it. And I was like, all right. So we started drinking the Jaeger, and we finished off the bottle between me and him.
Oh my God.
Oh, God. And then I was sitting there, and I remember him just looking at me real weird, like, huh? And I just remember tunnel vision, like blacking out. And then I remember waking up to my mom turning the shower on me and like yelling at me and stuff because she found me in my room. Apparently, I'd puked on the floor, and Brandon just kind of left me in the floor. I remember him whispering in my ear, just going, "Hey, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and chat." And then he left. So, and then Family Guy, when the DVD sets, they used to have the repeating track at the menu.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, what do you want me to do? Whack a guy off a guy? I can't do that. Or whack off a guy? I can't do that. I'm married. And I kept repeating that to myself in the bathtub. What the hell, dude? And, dude, it was the weirdest experience. So I've never done Jaeger since then.
That's crazy because like the first time I really kind of got drunk at a bar when I was like 17 years old in downtown at the Red Goose was with Brandon. And we snuck into, because the Red Goose had on the upstairs had the stairs going down. And so he we were supposed to go watch Batman Begins. And so he like grabbed the lock, pulled the door open, giggled, ran up. We would have gotten away with it. We were drinking, playing pool, having a good time. Brandon had to go try to hit on the bartender. And she's like, "You're not old enough to be here." And of course we didn't go to jail because they're like, there are 4 kids here getting drunk. And I remember I was in my old Saturn and he threw up outside the window. And it was just like
You went to the wrong bar. You should have gone to Patty Red's. They didn't card you.
Hell
They
yeah,
didn't
bro.
care.
I didn't really hang out with y'all that much at that time.
No.
It wasn't until maybe senior year when
We
you
were
and I
we were 19
each other more.
and 20 at Patty Red's drinking Midori sours because that's what real men did back
Yeah,
then.
and every time we'd go to Chad's house, he'd always make Midori sours after that.
Bro, I was hooked. Hooked.
When you have a good Midori and then you have a good sour, man, you can't get much better than that.
Chef's kiss.
Oh my God.
Andrew, is there any liquor that you can't drink anymore? Like anything that you just
Jaeger's on the list, bro. That's
just
that's
like-
a rough
I think
one.
that's on most people's list.
I want to say everybody's had that memory. Like we've had that whenever we go to Austin. Like when we used to go every year in JD, we'd go to
go
what
to
bar was that?
Latitude,
Latitude.
the Texas two-step.
It's like,
R.I.P..
Yeah, dude.
I've got a good one for you though. Whenever I was deployed on my first one, somebody was sending my sergeant Bacardi 151 and children's toothpaste bottles. Children's toothpaste bottles because it was the cheapest thing on the shelf. I think.
Yeah.
So Mama got the toothpaste bottles, got all the stuff out of them
got all the
best
goo
she
out.
could.
Yeah.
Filled them up with
So you have
151.
to sneak in the alcohol.
Yeah,
yes,
you
right?
can't
Is
have
that
them on
the whole
deployment.
deal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and in that country, it's a dry country anyway, so it can't come through the mail for multiple reasons, right? So we get this stuff, and the only thing we got to mix it with is
Also,
orange
it's
Gatorade.
flammable.
Is it? Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. So we're doing 151 with fluoride, and
Oh my God.
Hey, your teeth were clean.
my whole body was clean, and all the way through. But and then orange Gatorade. So I could not fuck with orange Gatorade, toothpaste, or ever again Bacardi 151.
Shit.
Every time I'd brush my teeth for like the next month, it was like, huh.
Gross.
You can't use that as a sound bit. I just realized what that probably looked
Yeah,
like.
Yeah,
It's-
just
it's-
go ahead and mark it.
No,
Mark
no,
it.
you don't know.
Uh,
It's bad.
On the group chat, True Crime with Eve says, Everclear, yeesh. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have great memories with Everclear. We used to blow fire with Everclear.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still like Everclear.
Well, you can mix it with punch and you can blow fire, but do not just drink it. Like
Oh,
that.
no, that's stupid.
I've got a bottle in my house. My landlord gave me, and literally,
What kind of bumfuck house?
yeah. There's a roll of paper and Everclear. Welcome to the neighborhood. No,
Hope you're a good tenant.
no, like every so often he'll text me and just be like, "Hey, I got some alcohol. I'm gonna leave it on your doorstep," because he knows I drink and he doesn't, and he gave me like these huge ass bottles of vodka and like one of Everclear, like a handle of Everclear. I was like,
Nice.
they're all unopened. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking touch that.
Oh my God.
From the chat, we've got some other liquors. Captain Morgan, that's a no-go for someone.
yeah.
We've got Flaming Dr. Peppers. Those are fun, but yeah, they'll get you messed up.
Hold
We've got Can't Get Any Worse Than Mad Dog 2020.
Bro, that was that and Boone's Farm.
I love
Boone's Farm.
I still love Boone's Farm.
Like I remember the first time I tried it. I was in a car with Holly. And we were outside
Strawberry Hill.
We were
Strawberry
outside
Hill,
of Jesus's in-laws' house about to party, and we were waiting there because we were waiting on Crystal, and she was still underage, and we were going to go out, so we just started chugging this Boone's Farm, and
God damn.
You always have to buy the
All
two
right.
together, right?
And
Mad
we've
Dog
got-
2020 and Boone's
I'm
Farm.
gonna go ahead and just
Last one real quick. High school graduation partying ruined Cuervo. That's another bad one.
Let me just end this news.
Okay.
That's really all I've got for news.
We were still on news.
Yeah, we went on a tangent there. So that was news with me. Thank you for enjoying and staying with us, and good night,
that
everybody.
was Booze with Tim.
Hey,
Thank you, Tim.
well done. Well done.
All right. While y'all talk about what else is going on in the chat room, I'm gonna. Speaking of, okay, so let's just talk about this real quick. What about the new Tom Hanks trend with Diet Coke and champagne? We got champagne, we got Diet Coke. We're gonna give it a shot. But I also got another trend that I'm gonna go to the refrigerator and get, and we are all gonna take a little sip of this.
So we're just
okay?
gonna have weird drinks tonight. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck it up. fuck it up.
So, real quick, don't forget to like and subscribe to us on all streaming platforms. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already to our YouTube page. Most of you that are watching now are currently subscribed, I hope. But thank you so much for all your love and support the past 3 years. And we hope to bring you an even better show in 2023. Again, we're going to get that #1 spot again. But it's going to be a great time, and I can't wait. And I can't wait for us to do more things and honestly get together with the Funky Bunch, the Pod Squad for more events.
Yes.
So it's going to be a great time, and I'm very excited, especially with Jarrod's podcast now starting to take off. So it's really cool to see. And again, like Andrew always putting on a great show as well, and putting in some of the hard-hitting interviews. But the Funky Panther's here, and we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, because it's
Bad
fun.
boys for life. You say fuck boys?
Fuck
All right.
boys for life.
How about now?
All right, so on Instagram, we asked everybody, we said, hey, it's hard to believe. It's already been 3 years of podcasting. What was your favorite Funky Panther moment over the past 3 years? And we got just a ton of love and some good stuff out here. So I'm going to mention a few of these.
Keep throwing the Go-Gurt.
That was Javier's. Javier's favorite part was deep throating a Go-Gurt. Mitch over there at Trend said comparing sticks with Chad. That was from a night that we had out. We went to
Is that a typo? You
Silverleaf.
mean dicks comparing dicks?
Silverleaf when we were
All right, so I'm
smoking
bringing in
cigars.
I'm bringing in some yogurt milk right now.
We forgot to reset Tim.
Yeah, are you still having issues with your...
The software update hanging?
Yeah. All right, so yeah, had a really good night out with Mitch, Blake, and Joe Pat Nev smoking some cigars downtown at Silverleaf. Vanya says, can I say all of them? Y'all have had amazing guests who are people that I now follow and love. Love to hear that. That's the whole point. We love to meet people. We've met Andrew through the podcast realm. We've met a lot of musicians and business owners. And not only do we have new connections and new people that I'd like to call friends, but also love to hear that you all out there have either enjoyed the interviews or have found new music or podcasts or restaurants that you go check out because we've had them on the show, which is really cool to hear. The Down and Out bar says, the Down and Out Funky Panther Shandy, come on with it. We talked about that. I mean, it's delicious.
All right,
It
you're
is-
gonna pause for a second. I've got a special ingredient. I'm gonna get all y'all's reaction whenever you see it.
Okay, so we got milk in a cup.
I've heard of this.
Blue Powerade.
It's supposed to taste. What is it supposed to
Looks
taste
like I'm not sleeping tonight.
So it's supposed to taste like strawberry milk.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
What the hell?
Why is this happening?
You know, I saw another one with milk and Pepsi recently.
This is like blue Star Wars milk.
Oh, God. This is going to be weird. All right. So,
It's Avatar tit milk.
so Songs by Zeus said, when y'all solidified your partnership by spitting wieners in each other's mouths.
And getting COVID at the process.
Yeah,
for that.
so that was on the July 4th party last summer.
Glizzy.
The Glizzy Fest 22. Had a great time until the three of us caught COVID. No one else did. No one else got it.
Thank God it was
It had to
just
have been in the
you
wieners.
guys.
So,
There you go,
it's
Andrew.
Ernie. It's Ernie says South by Southwest
There's only
was
3 of
dope.
these. You guys.
No, there's plenty.
Y'all shut up. I'm talking through these things. Just shut up. J-Boy said our future Dungeons and Daddies podcast. If y'all remember when he came on the show, we talked a lot about Dungeons and Daddies. And yeah, we're gonna have that podcast. Pero like let's eat. We got Angie. Let me finish these up and then we'll drink this real quick. When you broke Javier's ceiling fan, I don't know, boys, if y'all noticed, but there's one blade missing. That's from the last time we celebrated and we had champagne. I popped the bottle. Being on the podcast, said Robin from Corks and Cowtown, and Javier's commentary. Downtown Edward Brown, Eddie, over there at Fort Worth Weekly, said he was the best part of the TFP over the past 3 years. Christy said the 100th episode, and then also the jelly beans that she got us.
It smells like, you know.
Do you have to stir it?
And then the last one, Teresa said the first.
Dip your finger in there.
So, all right, let's get into these drinks.
Dip your finger in there, give it a little stir.
Like you can taste the Powerade, but you can kind of taste the strawberry too.
Did you already
You
taste
smell
it?
It's a mouthfeel.
It smells like yogurt.
I tasted the strawberry milk on my finger when I did that.
Fucking weird, man.
All right, let's go.
It's like weak ass strawberry milk.
Yeah,
God damn,
it's like
that's
diet
so
strawberry milk.
Weird.
Wow, that's weird.
If you hadn't have said strawberry
Okay.
milk, though, I don't know that I would have picked up on that.
Oh
I
no,
would.
I think maybe more Powerade or no.
Because I can kind of rotate back and forth on if
You
it
can
tastes like
kind of taste
strawberry
the
or
Powerade in
Powerade.
the background.
Yeah.
You didn't do it right.
I think it just tastes like strawberry milk.
I think you put too
suck.
much milk.
They said
tastes just like
this is what they
strawberry
said. It was 3/4 milk and then a quarter Powerade is what it was supposed to be. So I tried to roughly get it as close
What's
as I
the
could.
goal here? I mean, are you trying to hydrate and get your vitamin D? What's happening? What's going on?
I don't taste the Powerade at all.
Oh, really?
I just taste strawberry milk.
Now
I just
can.
taste strawberry
now,
milk.
I guess it's mixed more. I guess.
We're having glizzy summer all over again.
I'm getting
got
real
COVID.
excited about the strawberry milk situation.
No taste
Man, I
buds?
don't even have to buy straw. I could just buy Powerade and milk, man.
On the group chat, adults drinking milk is weird, especially when it's
Dude,
five
Blue.
guys.
Can y'all do milk mustache ads for your show?
Yes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Can I get some ice cold blue milk, please?
Who is that?
He's about to shoot blue milk out of his goddamn nose.
Shoot out your nose.
Dude, this is strawberry milk is nasty as fuck.
I disagree.
It's good. I'm not gonna shit on it because I probably will shit it out here later whenever.
I know it's lactose free.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, man, because I'm lactose intolerant. I wasn't about to fuck my gut up.
Oh man, I need my.
I gotta. When in
I
doubt,
tried
put
it,
me out.
bro. Okay? Don't look at me
So
like
you're
that.
not going to drink anymore?
No, I'm good.
I don't hate it.
No, man, I would drink this again.
I don't even like milk, though. Like,
I
I'm not
just-
a big milk fan.
I just feel weird sitting around on a podcast drinking milk.
Yeah.
Well, who said it? Drink your milk, eat your vitamins.
Hulk Hogan. Say your vitamins.
Say your prayers.
Hey, if I'm on
Say
a,
your vitamins.
if I
Say
get
your
if I go back
vitamins.
on a
Eat your
JJTM, I'm gonna bring this.
Need some more?
Are you just going to bring a weird drink every time you go to Jerry Jones?
I think that's what my shtick is now. So last time I made them try Mountain Dew and
I
beer,
remember that. I was there for that.
and so I think if I go back, I'm gonna have to make them try this.
That was delicious.
It was good. I drank the whole thing. I mean, it's
There's more here if you want it. If anybody wants more, we got a full cup over here.
I'm serious. That was good.
That actually was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
You don't got to drink it if you don't want to, Jared.
Pimp C, knocking it back.
Really?
Ooh, the
okay.
pinky. You got the pinky out.
I'm a chocolate milk guy, but strawberry milk's not a bad alternative.
It's delicious.
No. You know they got the.
Look, you heard it here on the Funky Panther. Mix your blue Powerade with your milk. Just
Yeah.
fucking do it.
I wonder what happens if you put
You know
root
what that-
beer with milk. Would it taste like chocolate? Maybe.
Root beer? No, I
Yeah.
think it would. I think it
It
would.
tastes like a root beer float.
It would. Yeah.
Because
No, that's not.
That's lame.
My intestines just kind of shook a little.
This would be the perfect drink for sports candies.
Hey, yeah. I think you're right,
The
man.
official
What if-
drink of sports candies.
what if we just like tried to create a new sports drink and it was just this?
They'd be
So-
puking everywhere.
We try to get all of the football players like, you want to hydrate?
Yeah.
You drink this.
It's got calcium. It's gonna help your bones.
It's got electrolytes because plants crave it.
Plants. Yep.
Plants
Plants
crave
crave electrolytes. They need it.
It's going to be like that episode. I don't know if y'all saw it on the Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Charlie and Mac were selling this power drink.
Milk.
Power
Power
milk. And they were selling it, and they're like, yeah, man, UFC
Fight milk,
fighters.
fight milk.
Fight milk, that's right. The UFC fighters are drinking this shit up, man. They're like all so proud. They're starting to like figure out how they're going to market it to the UFC and try to get like a bunch of money. And they come to find out they didn't actually like fight milk. It just made them throw up so that they could make weight for the fight. And so all the fighters were drinking fight milk so that they can make weight. That's basically what we're gonna do with this.
Man, it makes me happy when someone joins the chat and they actually know the reference to Idiocracy.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
We're gonna call this drink Brondo.
Welcome to Costco. I love you. I will tell you, I was really disappointed the first time I went to Costco and that didn't happen.
Well, just wait a few years, man.
Yeah.
That movie took place in the future.
Yeah, we're heading there.
We're there. Just minus
Just
Costco
over.
with their "I love you" at the door.
I wish this was worse.
Shut up! I'm baiting, huh?
Do you wish it was Bird?
I
You wish it wasn't
it was
good? You
actually
wish it
bad.
wasn't good?
Yeah.
It would have
trying to
made
think
for
of
good
other-
content.
Other shit to put in milk now.
I mean, they have other things.
I mean, you can't just go mixing shit with milk and
I'm gonna be
expect.
a whole like
But what chocolate milk?
Sprite and milk.
I want to know who came up with who figured this out though.
So
Some
I didn't even
stoner
realize
in
that
bed.
Powerade was strawberry-ish. I thought
It's
it was
blue, man. I got regular
It's
power. You
berry.
want to
It
taste
tastes
it?
like blue. Yeah, I kind of want to taste it now. I want to taste just regular Powerade and see what it tastes like and see if I can taste the.
That would be a good channel, though. I think milk with something. Trying things with milk, like
Welcome to milk and shit.
the first episode, milk
Yeah.
and literal shit.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
It doesn't smell like strawberry at all.
It doesn't. I know it's like a berry or something.
So
I mean,
you
I guess
heard it
comes
here
from that, but
first, ladies and gentlemen. Milk with Powerade tastes like strawberry milk.
And not Mountain Berry Blast.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's got straw. I don't know, man. If you're a Powerade executive, can you please give us a call?
All I know is it's got what a plants crave. So moving on.
So yeah, speaking of calls, we do have. So we have a phone number that you can call that people just don't call. We're gonna start posting it up on our TikToks, I think.
Yeah.
That way, maybe we can generate some random phone
I
calls.
think Jarrod's called before.
What is this?
The Powerade, it's
Okay.
Saskatoon berries.
So in Mountain Berry Blast, it's Saskatoon berries, which resemble blueberries, but are closely related to apples somehow. Taste sweet and tart with Saskatoon berries imparting a novel, nutty almond flavor, but somehow comes out like strawberry.
yes.
when you mix
mix
the
it
milk,
with
yeah.
milk.
All right.
So yeah, that number is 817-677-0408. Give us a call, give us a text, leave us a voicemail. We love to hear from you. A couple people did.
After we started drinking that, we lost 6 viewers.
I'm not watching this shit.
It's fine.
Blue milk? I'm the fuck out of here.
I love Star Wars. I love that blue titty shit.
All right. So we got a voicemail here, and let's just go ahead and cue this up. Hold on, I got it in the wrong.
In the hole, wrong hole.
Well, all right. So I've got
Spit
this.
on
I've got
it.
this new soundboard that I need to get everything switched over, and I need to get all the stuff.
We also have a text message. I'll get to the text. Oh, hey.
I just wanted
Hello.
to share with you guys that, you know what, once upon a time, I thought, why not reach out to these crazy guys that I listen to and see if they would love to support Amplify 817. And you did. And I met up with the craziest Javier
Yeah.
at a bar and sat next to him at a bar stool, giving him
I remember
promo
Javier was
items
drunk.
and
I was.
talking about music and how much we both love Fort Worth. And I realized, oh my gosh, these are my people. And honestly, you guys have showed up for me. And I really, I do think of you as my tribe, my people. You're a big part of it. And you've introduced me to some new ones too. So you've been there for me. I truly hope I've been there for you in some meaningful ways. And I hope that our friendship grows. And I'm going to stop being really sappy and say, I love you fuckers. You're my boys. So happy anniversary.
I remember that first meeting her, and we were like, oh, it was we had to
Y'all
record.
went to Tulips.
We went to Tulips, and we had to record that day. And so I
You
was
showed up
like,
to the studio fucking hammered.
I did, and it was a great meet, and I loved it, and I remember every bit of it, and it was amazing. And she was saying, they made a drink after me, and it's like, go fuck, all right, let's go. And man, I can't tell you how much I love Teresa, dude. She's just been our shining light, and of anybody that honestly put us on to everything we've done, it's been Teresa. And so, man, you're the best. You're a goddamn angel, and we love you.
We do love you.
We love
You're
you
not
so
an angel
much.
by any means.
You're a devil. Whenever you drink, you're a devil.
But
God
we love
damn it.
you very, very much, and we appreciate you, and that was very, very sweet. We are very fortunate to have our worlds collide this past couple of years and be able to call you a friend. And so thank you for making us who we are kind of, right, in this past year, because I think that we've grown a lot with your help, and I'm glad that we've been able to be a part of what you're doing too, because it's been really good for us. So
And I love it's not just that. It's not just professional like
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
business. You're like legit our friend. And again, like seeing you at my birthday, really, I was like, holy fuck, she's actually here. I think actually the first person I saw over there after Leslie was Teresa, and I was like, holy fuck, she's actually here, celebrating my birthday. So it was a lot of fun, and I appreciate you very much. Appreciate you so much. So much that Jesus would weep.
all right. What? But thank you for calling us. Thanks for leaving us voicemail. We really appreciate you, and of course, we love you very much. We also got a text message. Hey, funky guys, it's me, the girl with the hard name. Just wanted to say I'm glad y'all decided to get together and talk into mics. I'm proud to be a fan, and I wish y'all more great, funny episodes.
Thank you so much, Vanya. We love you. And
I think it's pronounced Vania,
No.
according to Jesus,
No,
right?
you mean the guy who can't pronounce actors' names right whenever he loves movies?
Yeah. I was chatting with her because I was on the TFTI podcast a couple of weeks ago, which was a really cool experience. Got to finally be on their show, and she and I were chatting on Instagram about how like I was like I'm gonna mess up. We're gonna get to a fist fight. She's like, no, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine because we obviously had some beef with some TFTI boys,
Yeah.
but it was such a fun time. Obviously, it's all love with them too. But thanks, Vanya. Thanks for sending us the text. Very, very sweet. Appreciate you.
You know, it's a good bottle of champagne when it doesn't even have a cork.
Of course, Andre doesn't have a cork. It's just a metal cap with a plastic
And you can
undercarriage.
fucking reseal it too.
Yeah. So you're not going to pop it on the fan for sure because they don't really pop. So
Yeah, it doesn't really pop. So what's the deal with this Diet Coke? We're supposed to like mix it?
I think it's like 3 parts 3 parts Diet Coke, 1 part champagne,
One
or
part
something
champagne?
like that.
and
I
this
don't
is supposed to be. Is this a Tom Hanks thing? Someone said a Tom Hanks thing.
Yeah, it. I don't know what.
Describe it for us, Jarrod. This is your thing.
He's Mama had some Diet Coke in there. And
Life
I
is like
took the
Diet Coke.
champagne and put it on the top of it, and it was delicious. No, he was like in a airport lounge or something, and he had a glass and he had Diet Coke in it, and he was drinking it, and they had champagne, and they offered him some, and he goes, "Yeah, sure, top me off." And they poured it in there, and he tasted, and he said it tastes amazing. And I don't know what it tastes like. I've been waiting to try it, but
So in the chat, Teresa says yes, 3-1.
yes,
And what do they call the drink?
Diet Cocaine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make Andrew drink it because he's on a dry spell right now.
Dry January.
A dry spell?
Dry January.
What a
Dry
wiener.
spell.
Dry January.
Sometimes there's
Doesn't matter what month you pick. It's always a bad month for not drinking.
sometimes there's a leak.
That's true. That is true.
Sometimes there's a leak
A leak.
where it's not.
Oh,
dry.
it's
You
not.
get-
Totally dry. Yeah.
It's a joke that he made. All right, so Tim's filling up our drinks.
Give me a full Diet Coke one. How about that?
Ooh,
Give him the big boy. Give him the big
he's
one.
getting crazy.
I wrote
join
y'all.
He's getting
I wrote
crazy.
y'all a poem
Oh.
so that I can read it and then we can drink.
Oh, okay.
You bastard! I didn't write a poem for them.
Andrew, where's your poem?
Hey,
for
best
us
of, you should have
here?
thought about that before you showed up empty-handed.
I almost went to. There's a knife store just off of 820. I was thinking I was gonna.
in Lake Worth.
Yeah.
Was it
Picked you up
House
some
of Knives?
knives.
Yeah,
House of Knives?
House of Blades.
House of
That's
Blades,
right.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I was gonna go there and see if they had brass knuckles, because for a while I thought custom Fort Worth Roots brass knuckles would be a cool
that'd
gift
be cool.
idea
Hell yeah.
to give out to people when they come on the show. But
That's pretty awesome. That'd be pretty awesome.
yeah, I didn't get you shit though. I didn't make you a poem or nothing.
I
I
got
just
y'all some
showed up.
stickers,
Hey,
too,
that's the
of
best
my
part.
Disc golf.
Oh, look at that. Is that Sons of Anheuser?
Yeah,
Nice.
All right.
and then
Thanks, bud.
Very cool.
All right.
About damn time.
and I got. Have y'all ever gotten stickers from my podcast?
No.
Oh, I got some in the Jeep.
I've
Here you
got a couple.
All right, again, these are very full.
Okay. Andrew said that he wanted just straight Diet Coke, bro.
I'm going to give him straight Diet
Okay, you better fucking give
Is it
him what he
Diet Coke
wants.
roulette?
Let's see.
Yeah, he said full champagne, right? He wanted champagne.
I hope this is as good as the blue milk we just had.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Maybe that's what Star Wars milk is. Like at Disney, they sell blue milk.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
What
So-
does it taste like? I wonder.
I've never had it. I know My buddy Anthony's had it. He said it's really good.
You can go at the top. I'm not driving.
He's a big boy. Fill her up.
Top it off with Diet Coke.
It's not cold though, because that came from Jarrod.
Yeah, I'll make it work.
It came from QT.
QT has the cold. QT has the beef.
QT, we have the beef. All right, so we're about to drink these drinks. I feel like we got a lot of dead air going on right
Yes.
now.
No, that's fine.
All right.
Tons of dead air.
Read your poem.
Okay. It's called Funky Panther.
Oh, nice.
Funky Panther is real cool. I know you guys from school. Y'all have been in my house and slept like a log. One of you even slept with my dog. Y'all inspired me to start my show. Hopefully your audience will continue to grow. Congrats on 3 years and all y'all accomplished. I know I'm rambling, so I'll leave you with this. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. Happy 3 years, Funky Panther. Love all your bitches.
Oh man, that was
Cheers, man. That was
beautiful.
That's mark that. Mark
Cheers
that.
up.
Somebody
Cheers
mark
up.
that.
Salud.
Salud. Cheers.
All right, let's give this a shot.
All right, Tom.
Well, mine's incredible. A little warm.
I actually
Very
don't hate it.
fruity.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It is fruity.
That's actually good.
Diet cocaine.
How about that?
Thanks, Tom Hanks.
I don't hate it either, but I don't know.
I want to do it.
wouldn't
I want to
drink
do it with
It
regular
tastes
Coke.
like prune almost.
I like
or something
prunes,
like
man.
Maybe he
I don't
definitely.
know.
It definitely brings out like the grape juice.
He probably got this idea off of Epstein Island because Tom
Exactly.
Hanks is one of them guys.
He had to.
Is it just Diet Coke? Does it have some champagne in it? I don't know.
I don't know what it tastes like. Like it almost tastes like I was going to say an alcoholic beverage. It is an alcoholic beverage, but it
got
almost tastes like a Diet Coke and rum or something. Because I mean I don't know what.
It's got like a berry flavor to me.
Yeah, it's very fruity.
Oh,
What was that?
Ooh.
Wow, that was rude. Okay, wow.
Was that Alex Jones creeping in?
Alex, how dare you?
Andrew, what do you
Harley?
think about your Diet Coke? Any flavors you're pulling through?
A little flat, definitely warm, which makes it easier to pick up the notes of carbonation and sugariness or anti-sugariness.
I don't mean to be a worry wart, but I gotta go drain the weasel. I gotta go drain the weasel real quick.
Excuse me?
You heard it here, folks. I gotta drain the weasel.
All right, so
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm out of control.
that's true. All right, so I think we should just ask some questions. Let's just open it up for some random questions. Yeah,
All right, you got random questions for us?
I got a question.
All right, what's your question?
I want to know what would be your 3 wishes. Like if Andrew, if that Diet Coke had a genie that came out of nowhere, what would be your 3 wishes right now?
Could you imagine if you were rubbing one off and like a genie popped out? You've had a cock genie this whole time.
So you're
All of a sudden, you hit the magic number.
Rob Williams.
Boom.
so it's a lamp. Is it a lamp?
So you're saying you might be able to, like, at 1 million jerks, maybe that's whenever the genie comes?
Wait, who's coming?
Oh, you're coming a genie.
Yeah, it might be. So what
Up to
wishes? What wishes you asking? Yeah.
That should be a baseline for a whole ass movie. You know
would
what I
be.
mean? Except the first 10 episodes are just a guy jacking it, and then you're like, okay, well this is getting real boring. But episode 11, all of a
Are you
sudden,
talking about
the
TV
genie-
show? TV show?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the genie comes out of nowhere, and you're like, oh my god, what is this fucking M. Night Shyamalan? Like this fucking twist?
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan?
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan a ding dong?
All right.
Whatever.
Andrew, so what 3 wishes are you asking for?
Okay. Food grows on trees that you can eat that's like fried food, right? It's delicious. That's wish number 1.
Oh,
So it's a tree of fried food. So like the
It's
foods,
got everything you need in it nutrition-wise.
Just
and
a
it
single
grows
tree.
everywhere. No, it grows everywhere.
and it's a food that you specifically like.
Oh, my God. Alex, get the fuck out of here.
And I'm sorry, Alex gets in here.
Get
sometimes.
out. Alex, go.
Alex, go home.
Bye. Love you.
All right, Alex
Whatever.
Jones, everybody.
He's gone. He's gone now.
No, but then you don't have any food problems. Everybody's happy. You're all eating good. There's fried chicken on the trees. That's what's up. And it's hot.
Fried chicken
It's
on the
hot.
trees?
It comes off hot.
Oh, you missed out that.
You missed.
It's like cooked.
The question is, what are your 3 wishes? And then we got into this whole genie situation. But ultimately, what is your 3 wishes? You'll have to go back and listen. And so Andrew, wish 1 was fried food on a tree, all the trees.
It comes off at like 102 degrees. It's hot. It's perfect.
It's perfectly grown.
Grows everywhere.
All right, so
Sand, dirt, whatever.
That's wish number 1.
yeah.
Wish number 2.
Everybody gets to live forever. No more death. No more cancer. Everybody lives forever. That's wish number 2.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah. No. Forever.
I'm not happy about that one.
But here wish number
That's
3 is
your
going to
wishes,
take
bud.
care of overpopulation. You ready for wish number 3?
Yeah.
We're capable of faster than light speed, and we are now a spacefaring race. We're out there. We're traveling the stars.
You mean colonies?
Yeah,
So now
that's afterwards.
That
All right.
Earth number
but you're
2
gonna
they just
you're gonna
found.
take some of these trees with you because
Yeah,
you
so
want fried
The
chicken.
fried
everywhere.
chicken trees.
You can grow the fried chicken trees. And I'm having a stroke. This has been a bad
Reset
diet.
this motherfucker.
Tom Hanks drugged us.
Joke's on you.
All right.
Welcome to Epstein
But
Island.
okay,
Hanks got
but
it.
here's what I imagine. Like you're saying, like any fried food that you like.
I just solved
right?
every problem we got.
Is it just fried chicken?
I think if you got to pick one food,
We're
it's
just
gonna
going
be
fried chicken.
Fried chicken
What about
coming
our-
right off the limb.
What about our vegetarian friends?
They're gonna have to adapt, man. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, technically, it's on the tree.
It's on the
is.
tree.
It is
oh,
a
it's a
vegetarian.
veggie.
Yeah. No fried.
I told
chickens
you
are
these
harmed.
these three wishes take care of everything.
All
man.
right.
Dang.
Huh. Javier, what would your 3 wishes be?
Oh boy.
Fattest cock. No, I'm just kidding.
He's like, already got it.
Joke's on you. Man, I don't know. I think it'd be my one wish to be a god,
Like, what kind of god?
the god of death.
Okay.
Well, you wouldn't work in my scenario because we all live forever.
Yeah, you're
You'd be bored as
you're
fuck.
bored. You're out of work.
God damn it!
God without a job.
They're downsizing, buddy.
I want
Layoffs everywhere.
one wish would be I would want all the stray dogs and cats to live safe somewhere. That'd be one. 2, to be the richest.
That would be your whole ass wish
Well, that's one
about
wish.
the strays.
That's
Kids
one
are-
wish.
Kids are dying from cancer. And you're
Because
worried about
kid-
the
fuck
strays.
the kids.
Oh my god!
Second wish.
that
Got him to say it.
Second wish. It would be to be the world's richest man, so I can pay for kids' cancer treatments.
Ah, here
Oh,
we go.
here
Bringing
we
it back around.
Oh no, we're just gonna pull that one soundbite there.
And 3, to have the world's best sitcom.
That would be your wish.
Better than the Cosby Show.
All right, I want the world's best sitcom.
Is that currently ranked number 1 in the sitcoms?
I don't think it's ranked
To
number
you?
1 anymore.
It's not ranked anymore.
No, I'm asking you in your head because you brought up Cosby
In
Show.
my universe,
Is that your comparison?
yes.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Jesus.
These wishes are, nah. I'd be rich. I would make sure my loved ones were healthy forever. And, the last one would totally be like the stray dogs and cats would be safe on an island or something and would live healthy and free.
Chad, what are your 3 wishes?
Oh, I didn't think that through.
Yeah, you asked the question, so
I
Can't say
would,
fried chicken tree.
Shit.
you know he
dude.
doesn't like fried chicken on the bone.
I'm not a big fried chicken
What?
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes better, but it's a lot more work.
Ain't
Yeah,
that
and
the truth?
there's a lot of crisp. Just give me
a
the
lot
chicken.
of crisp.
Yeah.
I want the crisp, man. That's the best part.
I want the chicken.
I want that crispy skin with the batter.
Well, why
I
would there
love
be
the
bones
skin.
in my chicken? It came off a tree.
He's got a point.
Oh, boneless
It's
fried
fucking
wings.
chicken nuggets on the tree.
Are
It's
they
a chicken
all-
nugget tree.
Are they all flats or is it like full on?
Ooh,
or
they're
like
all flats.
Buffalo wings or
Flats are the best.
Yeah, flats
but
are
no
the best.
bones. Oh,
It's shaped like a gourd, I think.
With the same flavor.
like big fried.
What? You know what?
All right.
I feel like if Walmart got your wish, they just make you an eggplant tree instead of fried chicken. You know what? We don't have any fried
This is
chicken
what you
trees
wanted,
anymore.
right? I didn't know
We
my
got
genie worked at Walmart.
Eggplant trees.
You're
now.
fucking genie's drunk.
Yeah. I think wish
Ooh,
one.
movie idea, drunk genie.
Shit. Shit. That would be great. Wish one would be able to see the future. I want to see the future. Because then I would determine if I want to live forever. Because that might be wish two. You know what I mean?
Kill me now.
No, don't kill me now.
Oh God, just go ahead and put me out.
Because if I could see in the future, I obviously am rich because I could just get the lotto numbers. You know what I mean? So that obviously makes me rich as well.
Oh.
Plus, if I like what I see in the future, then wish 2 would be like I'd wish I'd live forever. You know what I mean? So let's just assume that wish 1 goes well. The future just looks fucking awesome. Wish 2 is live forever, right? I feel like now I want to steal your wish though of like space travel.
But that came out of my cum genie.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna stick to myself.
No. Go ahead. It's all right. I'll let you borrow it.
That's his splooge.
No, because I'm gonna live forever. So I'll just wait until the future where I get to do that.
Okay. There
You'll
you go.
die,
Yeah.
but I'll get to see
No, I said
Earth
live
number
forever.
2 in the future.
I
You
said
said
live
everyone
forever.
lives
Yeah,
forever.
everybody.
I don't feel like everyone needs to live.
But
forever.
how many genies do we got?
I don't
How
feel like-
fast can you rub, Tim? How fast can you rub?
I mean, we have one genie, but Andrew's the only one with the genie.
What's that?
Skiing.
Okay, yeah. Andrew's got the genie.
So we've all got to get on Andrew in order to get the genie out.
All
Or
right.
your genie has to come out of me?
Yeah.
You got the
God.
genie.
It's got
What's
so
the-
weird.
What's the
Dutch
So
rudder.
I get 3 wishes
It is
and a bunch of hand jobs?
With the middle out algorithm.
middle out? Yeah, middle out.
I don't know what wish 3 would be.
Okay, you don't know what number 3 is?
I'd free the genie.
Oh, fuck you, Aladdin. I'm gonna free the genie.
I'd free the genie.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean, if we all get to make these wishes,
No,
it's
no.
sounding pretty good. He's
This
got
is
a good idea. If
This
he
is
goes
more of a
last.
this is more of a Mr. Mises kind of thing. Like
So
they're
I don't
just
get
there
wishes.
to serve us and then
You
they
do
die.
get
Yeah.
wishes.
No, he
doesn't,
doesn't.
'cause I freed the genie.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I got screwed on this deal.
So Andrew and Javier get wishes.
Listen, y'all got a lot out of
Me
this
and
too.
Tim are over here.
I gave you free fried chicken for
Dutch
life.
rudder or whatever.
Get to live forever.
Jerking these
We're
dudes
going
off
to
middle
space.
out.
But now Andrew is just bone dry and the genie's gone because you freed
All
him.
right.
We got no genie, and I need an IV.
You look into the future and give me some winning lottery numbers, and then we'll call it even.
He's like, we'll see, we'll see.
Okay, let's just pretend that y'all got the genie before me.
Okay.
Right? You've already done what you need to.
Well,
with
then I'm
Andrew.
freeing the genie, so you don't get any wishes.
The backup genie. No.
Jared, what are your 3 wishes?
Oh,
But
Well,
your
originally-
genie comes out of your butt.
what'd you say?
Your genie comes out of your butt.
I know.
Smells like shit in there.
They must have a lot of
Um,
genies at the Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard house, huh?
Oh, fuck. Smell that rock. It's like a genie. Yeah.
All right. So what's your
Okay,
wishes? What's your wishes?
well, I was originally going to ask for like a bottomless bank account, but then Chad brought up the point of looking in the future, and then you could just see the lottery numbers. So that would be like a 2-for deal on me, so I can see the future and be rich.
Right.
And what?
Nothing.
And then I think the second wish would be I want to I don't know.
Be a
how to-
cowboy, baby.
It's like I want to fuck.
I want to be.
Bitch, I want to
I want to dance.
I just want to dance.
Like I want to live. I don't want to live forever, but I want to live longer. Like I want to age slower. Like if you can just like turn down the aging thing, so where
So you want to be Namor, the
so I'll live
the
for like
Submariner.
300 or 400 years old, but it'll be like I'm like a 80-year-old man. When
Those are
I'm
some
there.
long telomeres.
And then the next thing is I want a like space vehicle that can travel light speed, so I can go travel the universe.
Nice.
Because I'm rich and just. What's up, Jupiter?
Dude, I'm gonna be real. I'm
Toilet
gonna be
paper.
honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Living forever sounds terrible. Living 300 years sounds absolutely terrible.
Okay.
I don't want to exist that long, man. I want my genie to give me. I want lots of money. I want to be set up where I'm never gonna like need money, like never. I'm gonna have so much money that I don't have to worry about making money. I don't have to worry about anything, right?
Yeah.
And I want to give my second wish is I want to give my close friend group that same ability. I want them to
Wealth.
have that money because I want to be able to say like, hey, drop what you're doing. We're going to Paris. Drop what you're doing. We're going to go hang out. We're going to do all this stuff. Because I imagine like it would be the same concept of won the lottery. I'd have to give all you fuckers some money.
Right.
Because I want to hang out and like you got to
poor.
work, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my second wish is I want all you to be wealthy. My third wish is I want to have like the whole world to be the perfect just temperature year round. No matter where I go. And I'm not saying like I want it to be the same temperature. Like it's like, all right, we're gonna travel. It's like middle of winter, but we want to go to some place that would be better in the summer. Like if it was warmer, But as soon as we get there, it's like boom, perfect temperature.
It's like Tim dictates like the
It's
weather
like,
pattern.
Yeah, it's like absolutely. It's like too cold. Hang on.
So you want to control the weather. That's it.
Just
You want to be Storm
Just
from
where
X-Men.
you are,
be a
where
fucking
I'm at.
X-Man.
where
Yeah.
you are at, you want to control the weather.
Exactly.
I like
I
that.
want it to be perfect.
That's a
all
pretty
the
cool
time.
wish, though.
Yeah.
Because you ever had those days you're like, man, I wish it was just cold and rainy. I just want to stay inside.
Dude, you know my house, I like keeping it at 64 degrees. I love
Jesus,
it. It's
man.
gotta be cold, man. Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, space travel would be cool, but I'm gonna have so much money that I'm gonna be able to go space.
Yeah, but they don't have the technology yet. To
Dude,
do
you-
that.
I'm gonna have so much money that I can
do
I
the
can
kettle run
fund
in 12 parsecs.
I can fund the technology. Like
Well, Elon Musk has like
I'm gonna have
almost
more. Look,
all the money,
but he
and he's
doesn't.
still
but
having
that's the thing,
trouble getting to space.
because he doesn't have all the money.
He's got a lot though.
I'm gonna have so much money that we'll be able to do it.
He's
Can you
lost
imagine-
like $300 billion, though.
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing is I won't ever lose money.
Because if you had that much money, you could be like, hey, Richard Brandt or whatever his name is, Branson, and then you got fucking Elon Musk, and then you got Baldy, Bezos.
Jerk each other off.
Hey, dudes, I've got the money, and y'all don't need to go. Like, I just need y'all to put your heads together and let's make it happen like today instead of like all simultaneously.
Coming from the chat, Vanya says I want to be Bruce Almighty. I'm more of an Evan Almighty kind of a guy, but yeah, Bruce Almighty works too.
And then Herbie says, first wish, a million wishes.
Oh man, there's always
Some
that
bullshit.
one. There's
You
always
gotta
that one
have
that
one
wants that.
person.
Yeah.
Is that one guy that got to ruin it for everyone?
It's like Chad over here freeing the genie.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna be buddies.
Yeah, whatever.
It's just me and
and
Robin Williams.
Me and Robin Williams.
Oh, what? Okay, I got a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all.
Not Will Smith.
If you had to live in one universe, like movie or comic or show, what universe would you live in?
Oh, that's good.
Oh man, what universe am I living in?
Yeah,
What's that one where it's got all the
Brazzers.
I'm living in that
Bang
universe.
buses everywhere.
Well, what's
Player One.
that Bang Bus universe? No, now I can't think of the. It's where they've got all those. They're kind of like superheroes, but it's DC. But it's not like your typical.
The Boys?
No,
Oh, fuck that.
it's got Rorschach in it.
The Watchmen.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the Watchmen.
Watchmen, yeah.
I want to live in that.
Okay, that's
It's
very
dark. It's
So it's
gritty.
the DC universe.
Yeah, I want to be in the DC, but I want to be in the scary DC universe.
Okay.
Okay,
Maybe the Joker's universe. I don't know.
that's DC.
Yeah, I'm just saying that scary.
Yeah, that's different. That's a different universe, though.
Oh.
You know that part. That's the fuck me running. I fucking forget.
Never seen that one.
That's my favorite universe.
How about you? How about you, Jared? What would be your universe of choice?
Probably like The Simpsons or Toy Story.
Those are good.
So
Those
like
are good.
we'll say it's like Pixar world or like Simpsons world. Pixar did Toy Story.
Yeah.
And Simpsons is Fox and
Yeah.
so okay. Anything particular?
They just seem peaceful.
Yeah.
So there was that computer game, that Virtual Springfield. Did y'all ever play
Yeah,
that?
I
And
remember.
basically, I don't think you could do anything. You just walk.
Yeah.
Like, that was the whole thing.
It was
But
like
you
an
can
open world.
Yeah, it was just basically, it's like a guided thing. It wasn't sandbox, but it's just like you walk through Springfield and you just check everything out.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the coolest fucking game ever because I was like, oh my God, like, I'm in the show.
Well, because y'all talked about VR whenever you had Andrew on, right?
Probably. We
Probably.
talked about
Yeah,
it a
Because
lot.
I think you had said, I forgot who said it.
Diet Coke makes it better.
Like it wasn't as good. Like VR wasn't as good. But we've had VR. I have the VR little thing headset.
Yeah.
And that's
It just, I was looking into one, but there's no games that really appealed to me.
Yeah,
on it,
it's
so.
I got one and it's not
it
really.
really isn't a lot. I mean, you just
You
kind
got a
of
Yeah.
VR headset?
Yeah, I got one back in the summer and I put it in a drawer and I haven't really used it, but maybe once or twice.
Damn.
I mean, the Google Maps thing is cool.
I like.
Ah!
Oh.
Yeah, but that's not on the Facebook one.
It's okay. It's your house.
Like the
soft pour.
I've got the Facebook one, right? The
Oculus.
Oculus
Oculus
and
2.
you can't do the Google Maps with it. Because that's the one reason I wanted to get it. Because when we did it on yours, I was like super pumped. You could like.
Oh,
fly
you can hook it
around
up
and
to your
stuff.
computer. There's a way to. Yeah, there's a way to hook it up to your computer.
Got it.
Yes, but yeah, that's cool. How about you, Chad?
I'm thinking like all the different universes, right? You got like Star Wars with Chase.
Wait a second. Let me stop real quick. I didn't realize. I thought we were just talking about like superhero, like DC.
No,
so
I was saying every. Like,
any movie universe.
100% Star Wars then.
Okay.
Like screw. I mean, I like the grittiness, but Star Wars is pretty gritty and dark, and I can get some shit done.
Yeah.
Get into trouble there. I'm down for that.
I don't know, and I'm thinking about like what was that? Ready Player One? Was that the movie?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That one's a pretty cool idea
Such
for
a big mixture.
Where you're
or the
what's it called?
Brian Williams?
You're a that
Oasis.
okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the
because we're talking about VR and like they've got the video
Like
games.
Free
It's
Guy.
kinda-
Free Guy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's Free Guy. Yeah.
or Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones. But after all of those, I'm thinking through them. I still think that I would go with Marvel because I would like to be part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I'd like to fly around the universe.
But
just
what
do the fuck
wait a
I
second.
want.
What makes you think that you're going to be welcome to the team?
I'll have my own team.
You're Chris Pratt in there.
Obviously, I'm Chris Pratt.
No, Chris Pratt is Chris Pratt in
It's gonna be
there.
the Lord of the Losers.
Okay, fuck the genie. Wish number 3. I'm Chris Pratt. No, I I think the Marvel universe would be fun.
Coming in from the chat, Chrissy says Pawnee, Indiana.
Oh yes,
And if you don't know what that's from, Parks and Rec.
yeah.
Which Aubrey Plaza was on SNL, and Leslie Knope made her little comeback
Yeah.
with April Ludgate on
Like
Weekend
a-
Update.
They were their characters from
Yeah.
Parks and Rec. It was great.
She had
I
a-
loved it.
Does
And
she
I
have a
just-
good comeback story?
So I want to give her a. Can't say that. Okay.
You're going to end up on that Facebook page that we talked about, the DFW Creepers or something.
Tammy's
like
gonna
that?
be like,
All right, Andrew. What is your universe?
Man, I was sitting here trying to think of something more original. I had it as soon as y'all brought it up, man. It would either be Star Trek or Star Wars, and I'd say Star Trek.
Yeah.
But like you pointed out, or somebody pointed out, I'd want a guarantee that I got my own ship, and the Federation or the Starfleet, they could
yeah.
never take it away.
That
It'd be
one's-
my ship,
Star
my
Trek's
crew.
cool because you can beam up and stuff.
That and it's kind of as you go through the story, for the most part, it's kind of organized. Like they still have governments and things like that. There's through the story, it kind of fluctuates and stuff.
I'm
but
more of
there's
an anarchist.
That sounds
organized.
very.
What's
That
that,
sounds very
anarchy?
Andrew
a
to
little
me.
organized, Star Wars is a little messy for me.
I know. That's what I like about it, because you can get away with some shit.
Too many lightsabers.
Go in there and chop someone's arm off and just be like, shit happens.
That's
and
what
they
you
have
get.
like technology, but it's not like our technology that we have.
But it's like very like in there. It's weird. Star Wars is so weird because it's like amazing technology that we all want, but it's so like rudimentary. If you like, whenever
Yeah,
it comes
they don't
down
have
to,
iPhones.
Yeah,
yeah,
they don't
they
have
got like
iPhones.
holograms.
So you got
where you
holograms, but
And then walkie-talkies. Like,
dumbass Jedi doesn't even have an app. You can't get an Uber.
Where are the Sith? Let me check my Sith finding app.
Can't get an Uber.
it's like fucking Grinder or Tinder.
Heck,
Where are them Siths at?
Javier, what's your universe?
Mine would probably be like Dragon Ball Z. Because I'm a big anime guy. So like that for me because
You wouldn't be saying no. You know that, right? You'd be like some farmer,
Fuck you! I'd be a fucking
like watching the
just
action
like
happen from a
Andrew.
distance.
Just like Andrew, I
Are
gotta
you saying
a
he's gonna be a farmer
guaranteed-
because
You're a background
he's
character.
Hispanic or
No.
are you being
Oh
racist?
yeah, really, Chad?
No, because the few times
Oh,
I've
maybe
seen
a
this
farmer
show,
or a cook or something.
I feel like it's a lot like
Fucking
Pokemon, where it's
racist.
like there's farmers and there's like store owners, and that's it. Like there's no like crazy things.
You know what? I'm looking at the group chat. I'm looking at the live chat. Vanya's like Naruto for me. It was a split between Naruto and Dragon Ball Z because I love both, and I think the worlds will be interesting. I think I'd pick Naruto because there's a lot. You racist. God damn it.
From the chat, Javier would be a gardener. You're goddamn right he would.
my girlfriend.
No Super Saiyan this guy.
I'm a fucking Super
All right.
Saiyan. God damn it.
Okay, so we
Dragon Ball Z.
That's good choices. All right. So what I would like to jump into,
These
if we're
pants?
done with this,
Jarrod
this
said he had a
world-
question.
Oh, you got you got a question?
Oh, I got a list.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Yes.
All right, well, all right. Before we get into that, I just wanted to jump in here real quick and play just a clip from an episode. I don't know where it's at in the episode. It's just I'm gonna play it, and
Oh, this is from one of our episodes.
one of our
Oh
episodes.
yeah, we were gonna do that.
Yeah, and I want to see if we
Whoops.
I want to see if we can figure out the context real quick before. Okay, so
Tex.
So is that place just like a big sports bar?
It's a big sports bar with like 75 taps of different beers and ciders and wines and stuff like that. And then they've got a bunch of just bar foods like hamburgers and sandwiches and pretzel bites and that kind of thing. But it actually was not bad. I really enjoyed it. But
what are we talking about?
were we talking about City Works over there on Clear Fork?
Man, I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Like, I'm asking you. Like, I wanted to see if we could get. I just picked a random place in the episode.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Well, this is a fun segment called "What the Fuck with Tim?"
No, from my viewpoint, I'm seeing him cue it up, and I was like, man, these guys really have their shit together. He's gonna play a clip, and he knows the exact time. He's got it queued up. I gotta step my game up. And then he's just fucking playing darts and
Mark it. God damn, Tim, you stupid piece of shit.
I told you this is what I was gonna do. I was just gonna play random spots.
I think that we were talking about City Works. Is that a recent episode, or is that a long time ago?
No, I think was that not about taps and caps?
This is Bad Words, Good Goals. It was episode number 48.
That champagne's kind of flowing through my blood right now. I can feel it. Oh God!
On the 6 Dos Equis before.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, I have been drinking a good amount.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play just another random spot on here.
Fucking Jarrod.
I want to know what we're getting ourselves into.
So the Masonic Home and School of Texas was a home for widows and orphans in Fort Worth, Texas, from 1889 to 2005.
Okay, and then
it dissolved itself in 2005. The school merged with Fort Worth ISD. I don't know anything about the ACH. I know exactly what we're talking about.
12 Mighty Orphans.
12 Mighty Orphans. Yeah.
That was a good movie. Did you ever watch that, Andrew? Jarrod? No?
I haven't seen it, but did you say that school was started in 1889? Is that what it said?
1885 or 1889.
Did you know that Fort Worth was the end of the line for a long time for the orphan train?
No, I did not know that.
So there was a train that started in New York, and it made its way all the way through the country, and it stopped right here in Fort Worth. And this was the end of the line for most of these kids. So if they didn't find a home,
they were here.
They were like
dumped them?
Custody of the state or something.
Well,
Wow,
did they make stops
That's
though?
probably why that school was started.
That could be.
ACH? Is that why? I mean, did they make stops like orphans? Yeah, who wants an orphan?
Yeah, so what they would do is
Get
they'd
'em
kind of
on
like
that.
they'd tour the whole country with just a train full of kids, and it would start in New
It's
York.
like, okay, you can adopt this one. This is a good one. He's got good bones.
That's he's got good gums and teeth, and she
All right.
can wash dishes. And
All right, so that was just two random spots in that episode. I'm going to play the intro to our very first episode.
oh yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther podcast. This is the first or fourth, really, no one knows. But we're going to try this again. We've got Chad here.
Can I say anything?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, pretty much. That's Javier. And I'm Tim.
I didn't say it was me. This is Javier. Too much bass in there.
It's very loud.
It was
music.
terrible.
It's very loud
So
music.
Tim, go ahead and kick us off. What are we talking about today?
Man, we're gonna be talking about just what we like to do here in Fort Worth. Different places we like to go eat, hang out.
It's so cringy.
Radio
It's bad.
Gold,
It's
baby.
bad.
I love it.
It's
So
bad.
Well,
cringy.
you know what? To see where you guys have come from or come to now, and listening to that, the progression, it's incredible, and it's nice.
Well,
I
the
like
story
it.
the story
Point.
goes, of course, Tim was like, "Hey, I got a mixer. Let's get this shit."
No. I didn't have the mixer. I bought mics, but Jesus had his little PA system, and
Yeah,
we hooked
yeah,
up mics into that
And you record on your
and
phone.
recorded
didn't you?
on my phone.
And, and so like we recorded, I forgot how many hours, and then we got really drunk, and then we listened to it, and we were like, "This is trash."
That's why I say this is the first or fourth, because we had done 3 full-ass episodes and then realized that they were all complete garbage.
And then this is
and then Roy left. Then Roy went home.
This is episode 97, and I want to play the intro to this. This was Just One Gun with Bincy Jones.
Okay.
So we started playing a little bit of random music at the beginning.
Record me, you bastard.
What?
Daycare food was the best food because it was like SpaghettiOs and like ravioli.
So a lot of it, we just started recording like at the beginning. We just started clipping like pieces of our conversation.
Show ruiner, show ruiner, show ruiner.
Oh, I have listened to this. You were just a dick the whole front half of the.
But this is one of Bensey's.
Little bit of chat in my life, a little bit of chat in my life. I want to kill myself, a little chat in my life. A little bit more chat in my life. I had to be really drunk.
Coming in from the chat room, Tammy did get a shout out in the first episode. Tamiflu.
Yeah, let's talk more about that night.
God. Shut up.
Was it the episode where she vomited? And
I think so.
It's true
No,
to
no,
say,
that was the second one.
The guy who talks the loudest has the biggest dick.
Do you like to read? Let's put it that way.
Nonfiction.
I forget what nonfiction is. Are those those are real stories, right? Nonfiction is real.
What an idiot.
Really happened. Okay. Because nonfiction, when you say nonfiction, it's like they're not real. Like, no, it's not fiction.
That's exactly.
God,
That's exactly
so
what
dumb.
Fiction is like fibbing. Okay.
Fiction is fake.
I went to Castleberry, man. They're fibbing.
So did I. No, I like that. I think that it's funny that we used to really enjoy like the banter before an episode, but we never captured it, right? Like hello everyone. And so you found a way to capture some of the bullshit before the episode, cut it into some good music before we actually started the actual intro, which is really cool. So I definitely like that better than our episode number 1 bullshit for sure.
When do you think that? And I'll ask. I mean, for as long as Jared's been listening, and Andrew, how much you've been? Well, I mean, been listening to. When do you think we flipped? When do you think we changed from we're like, all right, we're mediocre at best, to where it's like, okay, now we're getting somewhere?
I brought this up on y'all's 100th episode out there at where were we at? Panther Island. You guys have always, I mean, even back to the episode you said you don't like, that first one, you guys have a good flow. You just always have. But I want to say around episode 40, y'all really started getting your shit together.
Yeah, I think that's about right. Probably the first year in, right? I think that's true. I feel like after episode 12, I could stomach our actual voices. After episode 12, I was like, okay, I can deal with this. After 20, I was like, we're figuring some shit out. But 40 is when we started figuring out like our flow and kind of stuck to it. And we made some transitions and some changes over the episodes, the years. But realistically, yeah, I feel like we know not to talk over each other. we can kind of read each other's faces to know when someone else wants to talk.
Well, because we used to, that second episode the first one we're like point whenever you want to talk.
We went on video, so we literally pointed at each other.
Yeah, I used to do that. I'd hold up a finger if I had a thought, and I would and then they didn't know what I was doing, so then they're just sitting there like, why are you holding up one? And I was like, well, I'll say it now because I was waiting for y'all to finish.
So episode 39 was we run it back with Dustin Massey.
Oh, I loved that episode.
So that was a great one. And then 40 was when keeping it real goes right when we had Chris Real.
Yeah.
That was around the time we started getting guests that like were not just our friends. You know what I mean? Because we had Jarrod on a couple times. We had Soto on. We had Raphael from Amplify 817 Vintage. But he's a big deal. But he's also a friend of ours. So it was like it's kind of a transition into like getting a guest that has a business and is kind of blossoming in Fort Worth, but also kind of like allow us to have him on because we were friends.
For me, like I think that episode was where we were kind of like, all right, this is the one where we can actually be serious, have a conversation, and like not be complete fucking nerds.
Yeah. And then we had Joe Marone, we had JOE, but again, a lot of people that we knew. And then around episode 35 to 40, when we had Chris and we had Dustin and we had Dane and we had Maple Branch, the Maples on around that time too, is like we were stepping out of our comfort zone because we didn't know any of those people.
Can you mute us real quick?
I know exactly what he's going to do. And
Okay. Let me just tell you, I want to go over the top episodes of all time for us.
You don't even got to tell me which one's number 1.
4, 5. So
I know
starting
which
with number 5, dirty jokes and FCC complaints with Ben Ryan. We had 272 downloads.
Ben, we love you. We miss you. Hope everything's going great with the plane building. So
Johnny White with Goldie's Barbecue and Jerby Barbecue.
Dude, we get a lot of
got
messages
280.
on that.
We still get a lot of messages on that on YouTube. The Panther Strikes Back promo. Not even the episode. The promo got 314.
Oh, he's still muted.
All right, sorry.
It was a short one, and so people prefer that over our 2-hour
It's at the
episodes.
top of your feed too. I was looking at you today, and I think it was Spotify.
Yeah, it's
You're
like pinned to the top.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
because it's a promo.
Yeah.
Huh? We need to figure that out.
Yeah, we need to get rid of that.
Best spots in Fort Worth, 481.
Oh wow.
And it's too late to apologize, 924.
Still don't understand why.
Me neither.
I don't know.
It's more than that.
No, it's 924. I'm looking at stats right now.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 400.
924.
And that's what'll drive you nuts, trying to figure out like what in your description made it pop like that, or the hashtags or whatever. It's just it'll drive you crazy.
We don't normally talk about our stats very often.
But I've got episodes like that too. I'm like, why did that one perform?
We're
so
really
well?
proud about a few things. And I'm just going to go over a few more numbers real quick. All-time downloads, 21.3 thousand downloads. In the last 90 days, we had 17, a little bit over 1,700 downloads. Last 30 days, 745. Last 7 days, only 66. But still, 21.3 thousand downloads.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
that's insane to think about that.
We got I was gonna post it, and I never did. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But we had like our analytics that comes back from the podcast sends us like updates on like numbers and things like that. And just looking at 2022. We got some numbers, and we were in the top 50% of all podcasts on the platforms, right? Which is pretty cool to see. I mean, 50%, there's a shit ton of podcasts, right? And how many of those are actually active, I don't know. But still, top 50% feels pretty good. We had 9,300 downloads last year. We were played in 46 different countries, which is pretty neat. We had 43 episodes, and that totaled about 4,000 minutes of content. So last year alone was pretty big. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to think how many people are actually listening to our stupid voices out there. And that's just a podcast. You know what I mean? Like, we've got all these beautiful people out there on YouTube hanging out with us, chatting with us, or viewing. I know a lot of people that prefer video over podcasts. And so those numbers amplified even more.
Yeah,
you know what
Joe
I mean?
from TFTI watches us live whenever he's at work.
So,
at work, the day after.
So, North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, he downloaded one time. We have one download in Asia, and I just think
that's not it.
I just think that it's probably Kim.
He's like, this shit.
Long time listener, actually only one time listener, and we made fun of him, I think, and he's just like, okay, we're actually, our studio is now on their list of places they're gonna missile strike. We've had 43 downloads in Europe. And this is just over the last 5 episodes, really.
Oh.
We'll go all episodes. Let's look.
Maybe Kim's been busy.
Let's see. Hang on here.
Yeah, over the past 5 episodes.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Actually, 109 downloads. He's been 109 episodes. He's listened to.
You said that's for Asia.
Asia, yeah.
So, okay.
I just imagine it's just North Korea.
He's assuming. Yeah, obviously.
We're not that popular in Africa. Only 76 downloads.
And those are all Jesus
That's
Christo.
Egypt. That's all Jesus Christo.
100%. Oceania, 46 downloads. So like Australia, New Zealand, South America, 267 downloads, and we get 20.3 thousand downloads in North America.
Very cool.
Okay, so Dustin, I know you're listening to this episode. I know we're not near the Jerry Jonestown Massacre amount of listens. That it's insane once you find that out. But hey, 20,000. I'm happy about it.
Hey, it feels pretty good.
I'm happy about it.
We actually had people listening to us, watching us, and hanging out with us, and so that always feels good.
It does feel good. It does feel good. I like how it breaks down to cities too. You know, Dallas. We got people in Dallas.
Yeah, we don't have to get. You just don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Just don't.
You guys are crushing.
I'm just proud of it. I'm just proud of it.
Look how good we are
What
in
platform are
Dallas.
y'all getting your analytics from?
We use Buzzsprout. That's who we host through, and so.
Hey, so I just saw while we were speaking, we got a new voicemail that we haven't cleared or checked.
Oh god.
So do you want to play that real
Just
quick?
do it live.
Yeah,
Let's
let
do
me
it live.
let
We'll
me
do it live.
let me
Let's
log.
do it live.
Let me log in.
Fuck it,
here.
we'll do it live.
Do it live.
From the group chat, Vanya says, "What's Dallas?" That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
We've been
Exactly.
asking the same question.
What is Dallas?
You know in the Lion King, whenever he's showing the kingdom and everything that the light,
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Okay, so we got a little phone call here. Let me cue this up real quick, and this is probably gonna be our last.
This is live. Just want to say that.
All right.
Hey guys, it's Jay Boy.
Hey.
Happy 3 years, by the way. Fun fact, before I got booked the first time I was on, I went back to the first episode and then compared it to the other episodes, and holy shit, how y'all have grown. I could joke around, and I could be a little fucking asshole.
Well, no change there.
But seriously, y'all better keep this shit up, and y'all and oh fuck, my dog's pooping in the middle of the goddamn thing. Anyway, congratulations on 3 years. So fucking cool, and hopefully I'll be on next time if y'all have me. I don't know.
We will. We'll be having you, man.
He's got an album coming out here in the next few months, I believe.
No, you guys are dope. Congratulations, Javier. You still like feet, Dad. Whenever you get a plane ticket somewhere, you better fucking take me. I really want to get out of Fort Worth right now. And Tim. Yeah, just be Tim. Okay, congrats, guys. I love you guys.
The
Y'all are my
silence
favorite
is
podcast
gold.
right now.
Why am I getting what? Just beat me.
No, just beat him.
Just beat you.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I'm reading.
I'm reading it too, and I was like, just beat him. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like Tim. Yeah, just beat him is what it says. I'm like, just beat me.
No, thanks, J Boy. We really appreciate you. We had a good time when J Boy was on the podcast with us not too long ago, and like we mentioned, the Dungeons and Daddies. That whole episode was a lot of fun. He's coming out with some new music here pretty soon, and so we'll likely have him back on.
Yeah,
I'm sure. We had such a good time, but also. He's blowing the fuck up on like social media. Have you seen
him and Ernie? Ernie just they just hit over 100,000 followers.
Ernie and J Boy are like head to head on like these followers and views, and like they're both.
And I'm telling you, both of them are very talented musicians. They're very talented rappers.
I will say this before you say anything. I am very disappointed in you two because you did not call me and Chad whenever y'all were going to the strip club.
Oh yeah, what the fuck was that about?
Very disappointed.
Yeah.
Very disappointed.
And you know that we're disappointed.
Your daddies are disappointed.
So round 2 will be so much better.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just really proud of those boys, both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ernie puts on a hell of a show. J Boy puts on a hell of a show. And honestly, the first time you meet them, what your expectation whenever you see those guys, you're like, I don't know how it's going to be, and then you see them on stage, and it's just like a light switches. And that persona comes out, and they are just amazing.
Can we go through like the artists we've had on? And
No, we've had too many.
Take a while.
And it'll take a while. So honestly, this is it, boys. I don't have anything else. You have anything else that you want to get into? We've been on for 2 hours.
Jesus Christ!
This is a long episode.
Can I just say congratulations and thank you for having us out? This is the first time I've been on the Funky Panther.
and
well, so, I mean, in the studio.
In the studio.
This is incredible. You guys have a great setup. You have a great show. Please keep it up.
What's funny is whenever I hadn't even listened to the part where you were talking about not even being, like, we haven't invited you over here. Before I was already inviting you to come on.
Oh, really?
Before I even heard that. So I just want to let you know. And then I'm listening to it, and I'm like, oh, he's going to think that because he said that, I asked him to come on.
I did a
whiny
little bit,
baby.
yeah.
No.
Baby's got to have its bottle.
100%
I don't
no.
mind begging.
Baby one Wawa.
I don't mind begging. I'll beg.
But other than that, shout out to everybody out there. Thanks again for loving us for the past 3 years. Thank you so much for staying in our corner. And thank you for being here for 3 wonderful years. We cannot wait for you to see what's next. Again, big things happening here in Fort Worth, February 17th. Of course, a Visit Fort Worth meeting. Get your tickets while they're still out there, selling out really fast. And again, follow us on all platforms, streaming platforms, Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google.
Hey, you can find the theme song on Apple Music.
Yeah, you can.
If you just like our theme song, you can find it.
Yes.
And again, thank you for everybody that joined us on the live chat. We love you. Thank you so much. Stay good. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Chad.
And we are
the Funky Panther! Happy birthday, Em. Shout out to you, homegirl. Cheers.
Bye, y'all.